I don't know why, but I feel like I'm nervous. I don't know
Really?
why.
Why?
I'm nervous because, man, I think I'm nervous for Brock.
Yeah.
Why are you
Why?
gonna?
Is he not gonna say anything?
No, I don't think that.
Are you gonna ask him
You
for
got
his
the
opinion or
giggles?
something?
I don't know. What? Are you nervous, Brock?
A little bit, because, I'm a private guy.
First time.
This is big. So we're gonna welcome.
Yeah, because you don't even have a picture,
That's
and you
right.
out here on a video. Ooh, you might have to add a picture now.
Wait, a picture where?
On the gram.
His social.
On the gram. He is secret.
Oh, we need to put a picture up there now.
Yeah, or I'm gonna have to blur his face out on
My
video.
white hairs look
The
a lot.
entire way.
I need to do
keep it over.
I need to color my hair.
Well, if you haven't already figured out, we've started. This is another episode of the Cultured Misfits
Hold on, I was
podcast.
fixing my pants. You can't put this online.
Well, they
It
would
was
have
on
never
him.
known.
Yeah, they would have never
Edit
known.
that out.
Well, no, it would just be on him
It's on
talking.
him. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Elsa, you're gonna get in trouble.
See, all right, so Brock is here with us. He's on a two episode contract with us, right?
I like
Very
that.
true.
Elsa's about to lose her blanket, her open contract with this silliness. Why are you acting like you ain't been here before? What's going on?
No, I have.
Okay.
It's been a long day.
Okay.
Okay,
all right.
I'll give you that because you've been here plenty of times.
I know.
You should know the vibes now.
I know. And so the reason why Brock is here is because we actually were going to have a different type of episode tonight, but things didn't work out the way we wanted. As you can see, Brown Sugar is not with us this evening, and it is very important that she's here because we did a whole thing. So we can kind of tease. We can kind of tease it to get them excited for the next episode. We did a whole thing, and we were supposed to talk about the experience. And Brock, who has been, AKA Pookie. Look, he's like, all right, man. I call him Pookie. Nobody else calls. That's weird if anybody else calls him Pookie.
I mean, I think it's weird you call him Pookie, but
Well, it's
okay.
a joke. It was just a joke, and it just stuck. Right. That's how that thing.
Can we know the background of
No.
how the name came about?
No, I couldn't even tell you, to be honest.
No.
There's no.
Because sometimes there's interesting stories when people get nicknames.
I was just being funny one time. I just called him. I was like,
Talking shit, and then
talking
you
shit. I
said
was like, Pookie, like just
Yeah.
to be fun and light. And he didn't punch me in the face for calling him Pookie. So I'm like, and it just kind of stuck. Okay. So anyway, he was with us during this experience, and so yeah, he's here. And so this is going to be your warm up for the next episode that we do record with Brown Sugar, and it's going to be in depth. It's going to be informative. It's going to be fun. It's going to be.
I can't wait.
Can't really?
Yeah.
You got a lot to say?
I had a lot to say today. So now I have to push that
I
aside.
know, right? Push it to the back.
My reviews and and then that's why I ask these questions. So my mind can shift.
It's all right, another week.
I don't know if I can hold back.
We already agreed, so we will talk about it on the next one. It's okay. We need everybody here
Just
to
write
do
your notes
that.
down. Just write them down.
Yeah, it's so fresh
I know.
and vivid and look, I'm happy that Jazz is here. That we're still friends, because I thought that after we did what we did, that she was gonna hate me and I was never gonna see her again from the trauma.
I told you it'll be different. I told you.
That
I
means
know
your
myself.
friendship's unconditional now.
I mean, but sometimes trauma's trauma, Doc. You know this, right?
That is true.
That is true. That's why I ain't going back to the beach. Okay, but
You're not going back.
Really?
I'm not. No, it's not for me. I don't like it.
Why?
I just don't like having to, that's all I see. I have no choice but to see it. While at this place, I feel like I could just move and I'm not forced to just see it in
There
my
was
face.
diversity and
Yeah.
people were, okay. All right. Dress code, everybody's dressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at a beach, it's kind of like
And that's
same
it.
thing.
Yeah. So that's why I figure it'll probably be different for me. So
Well,
yeah, listen, Brandon, you got one out the other. Okay. Take your W.
well, no, you went to the beach, right?
Yeah.
You had the experience.
Yeah, my thing is if I try the experience, then I can at least say, no, I don't like it. And then it is. Versus me saying, no, I don't like it. And Brandon be like, well, did you ever go? And I'll be like, no. Well, how you know? And then it's a whole big thing. So I'm like, yeah, let me go.
No, that's true.
Just so
That's
I could
true.
say,
You did. You tried it.
So, yeah.
Now maybe we'd have to try another location, and you can say maybe that location is different. I don't know if there's other locations.
I don't know.
What do you have in mind in terms of another location? In terms
Like
of
if
the
there's
beach?
another beach in another, like Virginia or DC
What?
or
No,
something.
she doesn't like the nudity.
It's being just right there in my face.
Maybe we can go to Mocha Fest.
No, Brandon will not go to no Mocha Fest.
No, let me tell you. I'm only going to Mocha Fest if they have me as a DJ or a videographer or a photographer.
You wouldn't
Working the event.
I would be working. I would be happy. Mocha Fest. I would love to DJ one of your events but like showing up, it was exactly as I thought it would be.
Why? What do you? I mean, all I see is what I see on social media.
So what did you see?
All I see is what I see on social media. Just people in a pool twerking, shaking their butt. Like that's all they ever post.
Right. It's not for me. I'm past that. Even when I was in that range, that age range,
okay.
I don't think I liked it like that. It's not me. I'm not impressed by twerking. Seeing women twerk, no matter how attractive I might find her, that's a turn off for me. I don't know. I know why. Because I imagine her in her room in front of the mirror practicing. That's how she spends her time mastering the twerk. And I'm just like, that's not a good use of time unless you're paid to do it. Like when I see, right? Pookie, Brock, you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Like those TikTok dancers, when they do the things, all I imagine is an adult in their room,
Yes,
actually going through the motions.
Yeah, because it's choreography.
Right.
Minus the
But
twerk.
so does Beyonce when she's about to have a concert. They all have to practice.
Yeah,
She's
but
getting paid for that.
Beyonce is seeing 7-8 figures. She's generated a lot of money doing that, and it's for entertainment. Look, if you're gonna, like I said, if you get paid for it, I'm good. Like I can get it, but just the notion of just your average person at home in their room just twerking, you've mastered the art of twerking to put on social media. That's just a turn off for me. Just get. Could you imagine, like, you're trying to build a life together and you're struggling, like, you're like, hey, we got to make more money and stuff, and we got to take care of the house, and you go walk into the room, and she's just in the room twerking to some, like, it's like, bitch, is this how you spending your time? Is this, you see what I'm saying?
I don't think something like that's ever gone through my head.
No, a lot of women just know how to twerk because...
No, you have to practice that, Elsa. There's got to, Jazz, I mean, do you think, yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Can you twerk?
I feel like you should, like, it's a natural rhythm. So, like, you either can or you can't.
Right.
I'm gonna say no. I think you gotta learn how to do it. It's not just something you can try to pick it up, but
I feel it's part of dancing. Like,
No,
you
but
either
you have
do
to-
it or you
right.
don't.
Don't you remember the Tootsie Roll? I mean, this
That
has been
practice,
going on. There's just been going on for decades.
But my point is, there is some level of practice and approach. Like, come on, let's take it back to when you were going to school dances. So you trying to tell me that at no point in your childhood did you practice some dance moves before you went to a school dance?
No.
I did.
Like, that's where you do the dance moves at the school dance. You're with your friends, y'all doing whatever. Y'all,
it's
like,
kind of like organic.
That's where you learn it. Like, oh, what you doing? All right, quick, teach me real quick, and then you just have fun and you do it there.
Unless you go to like a ballroom, and then you learn the waltz or you learn
Specifically. Yeah, but like when you just out with your friends or whatever, it's just you just go and have fun and you just dance.
Okay, but nobody is like, I'm just going to organically do some things and record it and put it on social media. You're going to make sure that it's perfect, right?
There's plenty of people who just do that.
And then they get clowned.
But they do it. But they do it. Now, those like choreography ones, yeah, they're going to practice. You want to be in sync with your friend, little things like that.
It's just, this is in my mind when every time I see a woman twerking or doing the thing, I'm thinking like, wow, there was at some point during this week or whatever, she was just in her room with the door closed.
No,
music,
you're
just
over. You're thinking
practicing.
too much.
Yeah, because they're not doing that.
I promise you they're doing it.
Probably younger people are doing it, but...
Yeah. The point is, it doesn't do anything for me, so Yeah, but so maybe we need to take a field trip to the strip club now. So, no,
I don't care for it. That you can take your trip to the strip club. I mean, I've been to a strip club. Bitches is dancing. Okay, they making their money.
Yeah, but there's always that one dancer who just did not practice her twerk in the room, and it shows.
Or maybe she just can't twerk. It's not her thing. Some of them can't.
Some people can't.
Right, because they don't practice.
Or they don't have an ass to twerk.
I'm not.
Listen, what we saw the other day, some of them should not have been on the pole, okay?
Oh, yeah, see?
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 That's, you kind of proving my point, because they didn't practice.
There's
No, they just
nothing
don't
to
even
practice.
have-
They don't
yeah.
have it.
They don't have equipment.
Yeah, they don't have the equipment to practice with. So there's no point for them. They just gonna have fun and shake what they got.
That's the better the equipment, the better the DJ, right? The better the ability you can mix, right?
No.
No?
No. You can make that face all you want. No.
So you're telling me like D Nice and all of them, that type of equipment, and the ones that,
No.
and then like a subpar.
I've seen DJs, I've known DJs with the best equipment
And they don't know
across
how
the
to use
board,
it.
and they sucked. And I've come across guys that had a fucking Play School Fisher Price, my first turntable. Right? You know, with the basics, and they could they put work in. As a matter of fact, you do better if you start with the bad equipment, because if you can do well on that, then when you get the good shit, you just next level. So I'm just saying. So,
Okay. All right.
So you know, you can have a little bullshit pole. You can go to the playground after hours and use one of them poles to practice on, right? Right? There's no shortage of poles in our society. You just have to find one that has enough clear space around it. But and besides, I have a stripper pole here.
Yes, you do.
You do?
Yes, he does.
Do you?
Is
Can
it
you?
the same one?
Can you climb
Yeah.
it?
No, I don't. It wasn't for me to use.
Does she know the story? She don't know the story.
Okay, I need to know the story because now I need to know what woman did you buy that for?
I bought it for any woman that would come and spend time with me, and would be
How sad did that sound, though?
that would be so inclined to want to entertain. It's in the space with the hot tub. It's like a whole boom room, which is now a workout room because I've gotten older and I don't need a boom room with the hot tub and all that. But Jay, would you like to tell her about the?
If I can remember, I just know Brandon had a big party here. It was 10 years ago, a little more.
It was like 2020, 2012, 2013. No, 2011, something like that.
Something like that. So he had a big party, and a lot of people came by. It was mostly people from work, and I think that was really it. Right?
It
People
was
from
work people, yeah.
work people. And some girl got real drunk, and she went downstairs, got on that pole, started swinging around, and bust her ass. The whole pole fell down.
Yeah.
And she fell, and then she got right back up like it was nothing. Like trying to play it off like she didn't get hurt. We were like, "Yo, are you okay? Like you just busted your ass." She's like, "I'm fine. I'm okay. All right, girl. You might want to sit down and rest a little bit. You might want to walk it off.
And
it's okay."
She was very
Church girl. That was the thing right there. She was, not that day.
Okay.
You know what? I still have her sweater that she left here. It's in my linen closet. Do you want it?
10
Fuck
years
what I
ago.
want her sweater.
It's a nice sweater. It's like a button-up. It's like a cardigan sweater.
Donate it.
You've kept it for 10 years?
It's just I just got put it in the closet.
You
Like
should get it. What it look like? Go get it. Let's see what it look like.
I just put it in the closet. Like I give
Just
it
in
to
case,
her,
right?
and and it just stayed in that linen closet. And so, but it had that pole has come down on. You remember when I took the picture of the beach with the cleavage from last year? When I went to I posted the picture. It was the plate of food, and within the picture you could
Yes.
she used the pole, right?
Did she bust her ass?
She busted her ass. Yeah.
So that it's not secure.
It's not though. You listen, guys. If you're gonna buy a stripper pole, I really suggest you do not cheap out. I have the Carmen Electra pole, right, and it's one of those ones that you're supposed to be able to put up and take down. And I even screwed it into the ceiling, but I didn't screw it into the floor. And if you go in the wrong, but you're supposed to go. Listen, the judgment I'm feeling from her. The problem is if you go in the wrong direction, it loosens. So you're supposed to go. I don't know, man. That's why it's not up. That's why it's not up. And
why don't you just get a better one?
I have no.
You have no potentials to use it.
Yeah, at this stage in the game, man. Like I'm done trying to chase younger women, so I'm chasing.
Younger women aren't the only ones. I take pole classes. Like younger women are not the only ones polling.
Okay, so when I find a woman, my contemporary that's in the polls, then we will go pole shopping together. But for you to just come over and be like, yo, I got a pole. How does that make me look?
Like a
Little hoish.
like a hoe.
Right. So yes.
Like how many women have twirled on this thing?
Right. What kind of thing do you have going on? Oh,
mean,
pole and a hot tub.
Has it been used in a while? Like,
No,
it's
God,
been years. Was that the last time? No, your
when
friend.
when she was.
So that was last year.
That was maybe months after it went down for the party. So.
Oh shit, that was a long time. Oh.
So
It's just your fetish. You just have to tell people I have a fetish. I have a pole and hot tub fetish.
Is that a fetish
That's
though?
not
I
a
don't think that's a
fetish.
fetish because he doesn't need it.
I don't need it. It doesn't do anything for me.
He
It's,
just has it just to have it, have fun.
it's just an apparatus. I got it because a friend of mine was selling sex toys, and so she was. And at the time, she got a good deal on it. I'm like, yo, I get it. Why not? Because I was building my basement at the time. So I'm like, yeah, I'm building the basement, the hot tub. This will be great. Boom. And then
Made sense.
I can fucking frame. I can hang drywall. I can mud spackle. I can do electrical. I can put flooring in. I can't fucking make a pole stand straight.
Basically build the whole house, but I can't secure a pole.
I can't secure a fucking pole with that. I can't make it to work. It's got wrenches and everything, and I'm sure you can do it so that it'll lock in place. But no, I just don't cheap out on the pole.
That's funny.
That is funny.
I think the best solution, the best way to have it, if you get one with a platform or you build a platform and you secure it to the platform.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so, Anyway, I'm Brandon, a.k.a. DJ Silk, and to the right of me.
Jazzy, how we doing?
And to the left of Brock.
I'm Elsa. How you doing?
And to the right of Elsa.
I'm Brock. Hey.
Okay, see? And see, this is why it's good we have this episode. We get you warmed up because brother man, because when we talk shit, we're gonna need for you to talk your shit because he's very experienced. Like, he's traveled. He's going to hedonism. He's been there.
Well, then you need to talk about that tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, we can.
It's been a while though, so it's nothing recent.
Well, I want to hear it.
Okay.
I've never been.
Yo, I was looking to see what it takes to do a group trip to hedonism.
Okay,
To
what
get
is
a
that?
discount?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what hedonism is?
No, I never heard of it.
It's probably the bane of your existence now that I'm
Oh, well
thinking about it.
then, y'all have
No,
fun.
because there's
No,
stuff for her to
it's-
do,
it's not-
and
it's
it's
not all that.
optional.
It's optional.
No, but I mean, like, so one part is still the nude beach thing part
But
of
it's
it.
Jamaica,
It's a nude and prude.
I know, but she's
and they
gonna-
have parties and stuff.
That is true.
And they have boats and this and that. Like
There's
no,
other things.
There's other things.
She's gonna be by herself.
It's
'cause
a
we're gonna
resort.
I know, but we're gonna be all on the nude side having a great time,
And
and
she
she's gonna
can-
be on the prude side, like, guys.
And we could go over there
I ain't worried about you, boy.
in
Bye.
Jamaica. Like you can't even lose. There's no.
Okay,
That's a win-win.
all right. Listen, all right, I'm just saying.
Better than Jersey.
You haven't been,
I've been to Jamaica.
but you haven't been to.
No.
So okay, so.
She'll probably go to that one and be like, "Oh, this ain't nothing to I'm leaving." No, thank
Well,
you.
I mean, the difference between Jamaica and Jersey is just nudity, where Jamaica is like you can fuck on the beach, you can fuck anywhere you want on the resort. So I know the difference, but I'm just saying it's like you don't have to hop a
Well,
flight.
I was talking about geographical location,
Oh,
weather,
and temperature.
scenery, the water, the heat, like the warmth of the water.
well, I know, but not for nothing, but the people in Jersey at that beach are not bad looking. generally speaking, in comparison to like when I went down to Miami, the haul over, what I saw. Yeah.
In Miami, everybody's like so good looking in Miami.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. That's what.
That's what he's trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. So there's some things to see in Jersey. Okay, it's only an hour and a half, so don't be judging. Are you going to go to our Cultured Misfits Beach Day?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll take my place.
See?
There you go.
Brock, are you thinking about coming? You joining?
Thinking about it.
See? Yeah.
Okay.
And so he talking shit about my beach. Talking about
It's just
Jamaica.
it's Jersey.
Right. But
That's the
I know it's Jersey, but the thing is we are not in Jamaica. We are
Like dirty
not.
water Jersey.
Anyway, it is so nice for you guys to be here on this beautiful Sunday. Did we enjoy our day? Did we we recovered?
very productive.
What'd
Getting
you-
shit done.
What'd you do?
Just running errands, getting things done. That's all. Not too crazy.
Did you have to do any self-checkout places? Because I'm mad about that still. I'm still irritated
Yeah.
about
Are
that.
you serious?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. 5 and below.
I've-
Self checkout.
I've never experienced that. Every time I've seen self checkout, everybody knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I haven't had no issues.
Yeah.
Which location did you go to?
You went to Target, right?
Well, see, with
But-
Target, I just buy it online through the app, and they just bring it out to the car. Because
I thought that's where you went.
Oh yeah,
though.
you're right. So yesterday, normally I shop through the app, but I happened to be in the area. Like I was working, it was slow. I was by BJ's, so I'm like, all right, well I need to get something out of BJ's. I go on to BJ's. They already irritate me because you got to show your ID to get in.
That's
It's
so
like the
annoying.
fuck. Well, I had my ID out, Jazz, and there was nobody to check it. So then I'm doubly angry because I pulled it out. Right? There's
Like,
nobody
motherfucker
there.
didn't even
Check it,
call
right?
y'all then.
Right. So I get everything. I get in line and I'm watching these people all in the self checkout and they're struggling. And the lady who's managing thinks she's bouncing from one to one that's trying to get them right. So what should have taken 2 minutes took 5 minutes. So then, I go, I'm like, all right, well, I need to get something that's from Target. So I ran up to Target. They didn't even have one like cashier open. It was all just straight self checkout.
Everybody called out sick.
Yeah, and so I waited in line 10 minutes as I watched people like really, literally struggle to scan their items and do the pay thing. And I'm like, our society can't handle this. We're not equipped. We're not equipped to handle this. And you would think, because we've shopped all our lives, we watch what the cashier does. They take the item, they scan it, right? They hit a couple buttons on the thing, tell you your total, you pay, and you keep going. No, it's really bad. So, I don't know.
That's a shame.
It is a shame.
You probably went at the wrong time.
Nah, this is why I don't like to shop. Because every time I shop, there's always some shit involved. There's always people in my way. There's always just
You don't like people, do you?
Not particularly, no.
That was a drive for dollars.
Yeah, I know. It's hard.
I don't blame you. I feel like ever since COVID, after COVID, I'm more of an Instacart person. I will order online, pick it up. Unlike like today, I actually went to these places, but it was like nobody was there. Like I went to the mall today, mall was empty.
Good.
Maybe a few people here and there, like enough to where,
Right.
you gotta move on the other side, but it wasn't where it used to be very packed every weekend.
That's
So-
actually a good thing.
Hell, yeah. But you got to keep in mind, too, everything's online. So a lot of people are just probably ordering stuff and calling it a day. Then you got Amazon taking over everything. So it's less people in the stores. So, but it was perfect. I was like, yes, in and out. I like to just go in, get my stuff, bounce.
No, I tell you, I just don't like shopping. I don't like shopping. I don't like any parts of it.
So whoever you end up with, they need to do all the shopping. You just give them the funds.
If they would be so inclined to do that, I will be happy to allow them
Or
to shop.
Instacart.
Or Instacart it.
Well, no, I like Target. I like the Target situation because I just use the app. I use the app. I shop everything on the app, and then they let me know when it's ready, and I tell them I'm on my way. And then when I get there, I tell them what space I'm in. They come out. There's bags. Because if you shop in the store, you have no bags. They give you bags. They put it in my trunk. Oh, you didn't know about that?
No, I didn't know about
Do
that.
they charge you for the bags though?
No, they don't charge. It's a function of it's a whole function of the process. Could you imagine
Oh,
them?
it's in the price.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has
it's
to be
not
in the price.
It does not cost you any more to
Where's
do
your
that
receipt?
thing.
I want a receipt.
Shit, you can look on the thing because I don't have. I ain't
I've done
bought anything all
BJ's
these-
like that. You order BJ's, they tell you it's ready, then I'm here, and they bring it out.
Yeah, let's see. Look, I'm showing her my shit.
I know what you buy.
Which I buy? I salads and things like
That you
that.
buy bed sheets again.
No, I get my I get my bed sheets from Sleep Number.
Oh yeah, you have that bed.
Yeah, see, pole, hot tub, Sleep
Sleep
Number
Number.
bed.
It has so many implications.
I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you. It's gonna make you comfortable.
Sleep over, and it's gonna be a whole experience.
I have a collection of toothbrushes, all new, because when I use an electric toothbrush, but when I get my teeth cleaned every 6 months,
Yeah,
they
it
give me.
doesn't say.
Yeah.
And
So,
so just,
so they always give me a toothbrush. So like, I can be a every night whore for like a couple weeks now, and everybody gets their own fresh toothbrush that they open up out the package.
just a
From
Sharpie.
where? What are we talking about? looking at that.
From my from my dentist, because I've used an electric toothbrush for years, but they give me my bag when I get my teeth cleaned. And
Yeah.
it always has a toothbrush. I don't decline it, so I have a stock of toothbrushes. So yeah.
So if you have company, there's a toothbrush.
yeah, here you go, baby.
I thought of you. Here you go.
Yeah. What color would you like? Would you like green?
And then when
purple?
she sees his
The stash.
But I have a legitimate explanation for it. It's not like I went to Target or BJ's or like I'm cracking open one of those like economy packs where it's like 12 toothbrushes in it. It's like, hold on, let me remove one. It's his own individual toothbrush. Yeah.
This is like the men who carry around condoms. Like, okay, oh no, I just happen to have one. Oh, I just happen to. You know what you're
You
doing.
don't appreciate that?
It's just the sometimes how you guys try to not portray that it was planned.
But they told us in health class that we should always have a condom in our wallet.
Yeah, but most men, yeah.
Most
okay.
men what?
Don't.
Most men don't. Number one, and number two, it's not just one. Like,
Multiples, like 3.
So you never had a condom pop on you? Because that's some bullshit if the condom pops and you only had the one. Now decisions have to be made.
no.
Yeah, decision. You got to have redundancy. You have to have redundancy. Because that's
I
some
can see that.
bullshit. Yeah.
I can see
you like
that.
doing anything pop?
Oh, fuck.
No,
do
not
now.
no more.
Change.
Yeah, no, you have to. Or if you're going to do rounds, or if she's into anal, you know,
Keep talking. So.
or if it's going to be a threesome. These are all reasons why you should have more
turn
than just
inside out?
one condom. Huh? No,
Don't turn
no, Brock. You want to rinse it off? I want to rinse this off real quick.
Oh my goodness, no.
That's like this video I saw, and this guy, he was on a podcast, and he said that how he used the same condom for another woman.
Yeah.
He because
What
they
did
did
he
stuff,
do?
right?
Turn it inside out?
No,
No.
he left it on and went to go fuck another girl. That's fucking disgusting.
That is disgusting.
I think that was one of the times, and then the other time he took it off and rolled it back up, put it in a wrapper, and
And then did it again.
and then,
Guess budget is low.
No,
That's just
motherfuckers are
disgusting.
trifling. That's lack of education. Didn't know because his energy, his perspective was, well, I'm safe. Never mind his partner. He wasn't
Yeah,
thinking
he
about
wasn't
her
thinking of-
safety, right? So, ladies, that's probably why it's important. You should have the condoms. You know,
Yeah.
But then we gotta worry about y'all poking holes in the shit and whatever, depending upon if you're a
that's too
top tier man.
Not if the if the package is, or the little thing is still secure, it hasn't been tampered with. You can tell if something's been tampered with.
If you no, you hear Brock was like, huh? Go ahead, say it, Brock. Say what you want to say.
You can compromise it without showing.
Without it being obvious.
Nothing obvious.
Yeah, because it's a cotton. They could get a safety pin and poke holes in it.
Oh God, that's just too much work. Now y'all just
Yeah, but they would do. I
It's
think I've
been
read a few
done.
stories on here about that stuff. Yeah, it's just
Really?
crazy.
Yeah.
They want to keep their man. They don't want him to leave. Well, I'm gonna trap him. That's what they do.
Yes.
I couldn't. I'm not even that smart. I don't even have that much time.
I don't think it's a smart thing. I think it's like you a crazy
Manipulative.
motherfucker.
It's deviant. It's a deviant
very
behavior. It's just looking at it's whatever. That's why Drake be putting hot sauce in his condoms after he's done using them and he throws them away. He puts hot sauce in there to mix with the nut because the girl apparently got burned or something like trying to use the hot sauce. She went and retrieved the condom.
No.
Yeah.
No. Now I know you're lying.
No, that was an actual thing. She put it on social media thinking that it was gonna I guess make him look crazy, but it made her look crazy posting that shit. Like
Yeah.
she tried to.
Why
put it
is
in.
he having sex with the commoner, like common folks?
Because he's Drake. He hasn't gotten to that point in life where he's just like, pussy's pussy. Like he's having fun. He's living his best life. If you were Drake, you'd be running through him too. You don't think so?
I mean, maybe, I guess, but at this point, I'm gonna stay in my league. I mean, if you're in the majors, stay in the majors. Don't go to the little league.
Yeah, but I don't think the majors like him.
No, but I mean the majors are small, and he's probably ran through everybody in the
that's true,
majors.
too. Yeah. And then he can't have what he really wants. So
Which is who, Rihanna?
probably most likely Rihanna.
Yeah, like he's been in the game since 2012.
He's
so it's
old.
10 years, right?
He's not that young, right?
He's in his early 30s.
Yeah, he's
like
in his
30,
30s.
30s, right? So, but he's been a superstar for
A
at
while.
least 6 or 7 years. He's been killing it, right?
Well, in rap. But prior to that, he did acting because he was in a show.
Right.
So, I mean, he's been in the entertainment business for a while.
Right. So when you think about like, okay, so if he was to deal with people in his circle, right? That's at least a decade he's been in this circle. He's had to have run through everybody already. And then the new ones are coming up don't really want to fuck with him. Like I know he was upset because Ice Spice shot him down. So
Well, she just did a interview saying that he's like a gentleman. Like he knows how to treat. She said he knows how to treat baddies very well.
Oh shit. Well, we are speaking based on these websites. So we don't know what's true. Sorry, Aubrey. We don't know. I don't know. But there was rumors that he had shot his shot at her and she turned him down and then he like was upset or whatever. But
Oh, wow.
I don't know. But I mean, come on. You're doing your show, you go to the club or whatever, you see some cuties over there. They're commoners, but they look good and it's easy. Like, why not? Why would you not?
I mean, I get it, but
Do you?
they're crazy. He needs to understand that some of these people that he's probably hooking up with are not right in the head. And when they see money, right? If there's money, because when they see him, they see fame and money and prestige. They don't see him other than that.
I mean, you could tell he knows that because in his music he talks about it, and that he's always trying to save a stripper's life. Back then,
Always.
that's all he was trying to do. Get all these strippers out of here. Let me change your life. He always tried to do that.
Yeah, poor Malaya.
Always, because you can, and then he raps about it all, sings about it all the time, so you can just tell.
I had an experience in Miami, and I still laugh about this when I think about it.
You
This
trying to
is
save
funny.
her?
No. So I'm in club bed. This is 2008, tropical storm Faye. Because I remember, because I'm like, I had the best time in my life during a fucking tropical storm, right? In Miami. That's why Miami will forever be in my heart. Had the best time ever. So we're in club bed, and it was with the girl in the picture, right? So
With the boobies?
yeah, right. With the boobs, nice boobs, very nice. And Rick Ross is in there, Khaled's in there. Farnsworth Bentley. You remember that name?
Yes.
Right?
Throwback.
Throwback, right? So this was early. Yeah, I mean, they're all early. It's 2008, right? So Farnsworth Bentley he wasn't in VIP. He was out. His song Everybody had come out, and I really loved the record. So my friend and her friend liked him a lot. They wanted a picture with him. I'm like, come on. So I'm like, come on over. And I approach him and I'm like talking to him like, yo, man, I'm a DJ out of Philly. I really love your record, yo, you know. And he's like, yo, word, yeah. And so we're having a real conversation, right? And I don't realize this, but now everybody in the club is watching like intently, like, well, who is this guy talking to Farnsworth Bentley? Like, really Joe, like, and so then after like 2 minutes of talking, I'm like, hey, can you take some pictures? And he's like, yeah. So we take some pictures. Boom. It's all good. Shake hands. He goes his way. I turn around, and it is these 3 girls in front of me. And they're like, hey.
Of course, because now they think you're important.
Right. They're like, how you doing? I'm like, fine. What's up? They're like, I'm like, do you know who I am?
No, I just know you're talking to someone famous.
Right. And
So you must be famous.
Exactly. And the look in their eyes, I could have been like, yo, let's go on. Let's get on out of here. Like, that's the look and everything. And I just laughed and I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm just a DJ. And I walked off. But I just thought it was funny. Because I really could have, like, they were
You could have taken
stuck.
advantage of that.
They were stuck. So,
They were
yeah.
starstruck.
Right, off of me talking to and look, it's Farnsworth Bentley. Even at his height, he was a D-level star. It's not like he's, you know what I mean? It's not like he was Drake or Jay-Z or somebody. He was Farnsworth Bentley. He was Diddy's man helper or whatever. So I can only imagine that, like what Drake encounters or something like that. So like, sure, he probably could be like, you, all y'all over here. Come on, let's go have some fun. Like, can you imagine?
That's true.
The Chronicles? How many look, fuck a threesome. This dude is probably
He's having orgies.
He's having
like
his
crazy.
own orgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd get a vasectomy if I was him. That's what I would, because you can always have that reversed when you want to have kids, but because I mean, even if you're safe, even if he uses condoms, he's got to worry about
them taking them.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be that one you forget to put the hot sauce in, bro. It'll be that one.
Right. She was like, I know, right? Are you freaked out now?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Oh, Elsa, you're so innocent.
I mean, I'm not that innocent, but that's,
It's extreme.
Anyway, let's play stupid games and win stupid prizes. And this week, I don't know what's wrong with people. Do you know what's wrong with people? Can anybody explain to me what's wrong with people?
Everything,
right? So we have this guy who decided that he was going to pose as a police officer. Yeah.
big mistake right there.
Yes. Michigan man arrested after posing as a Detroit police officer and pulling over a real cop claims he wasn't pretending to be an officer. And I have audio and I do have video, and I will post the video on our YouTube channel. So please pop on over there to peep this out. So here we go.
Were you pretending to be a police officer?
No, I wasn't pretending to be a police officer.
So why did you pull that woman over?
I didn't pull him over. She didn't stop.
Christian Mansour is charged with impersonating a police officer for what he allegedly did near M59 in Crooks late Monday night, positioning his silver BMW with flashing red and blue lights on it behind another driver in an alleged attempt to conduct some sort of traffic stop.
I bought a government auction vehicle, and it had red flashing lights in the front of it.
Why turn lights on, red and blue lights, and pull anybody over?
Because she was going 100 miles an hour.
But you're not the police. You realize that, right? You're not law enforcement.
Yeah, I do.
So why do that? That's illegal.
It was my mistake, and it's never going to happen again.
Investigators say that driver quickly realized that something was up because she is actually a real police officer.
I mean, the first thing, obviously, a BMW unless you're in Dubai. That's not a standard police car.
Why did you leave her once you found out she was law enforcement?
Because she chased me.
And he said that he was a Detroit police officer, and she asked for his identification, and he said it's in the car, and he got in the car and took off.
And when deputies located him, they say he was trying to take the license plate off his car and ran, but they caught him. Well, why were you trying to take your license plate off? The sheriff says if Mansour did this to anyone else, they want to hear from them. You realize a lot of people think you're up to no good.
People think I'm a rapist and I'm going to go rape little girls and like, really?
But why do what you did? Allegedly.
It's still unclear what his intentions were. Was it some kind of weird power trip? Was there some other nefarious purpose?
Why activate the red and blue lights, though?
I didn't know that they were on the vehicle.
No, why activate them?
I didn't know they were on the vehicle.
You didn't know they were flashing?
No.
You were just driving around with flashing blue and red lights?
I didn't know they were on the vehicle.
I thought you said you bought it like that.
I did.
And at least for now, Christian Mansour is free on a personal bond. Kimberly Craig, 7 Action.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
Right?
He's just so stupid.
I hope they put him under the prison, at least for a couple weeks.
He just said what his intentions were.
He projected
yeah.
rape,
Because it's not like I was going to rape little girls. Like, hold
Like
on.
nobody thought about that at all.
The only thing they wanted to know is why were you in a car? Why were you had lights on? Why did you stop somebody when that's not your function?
But he bought the car at auction, or is he lying about that?
So he says he's lying. There's
lying.
And
everything
who
at that
sells a
point.
Beamer with lights on?
Yeah, no, they're supposed to take. Aren't they supposed to take the lights off?
Yeah,
But they
take
could save
all
the car.
They can when you buy the vehicle, they take all of those. Anything related to law enforcement is taken off, other than just like the flashlight, the spotlight. But everything else, they remove all of that equipment. And a BMW is not a standard issue.
No,
anything,
not at all.
Right. Even if it was like an undercover car, they wouldn't put lights on it. So yeah,
He's just stupid. And then you pull somebody over, and then your chances you pulled a cop over, and
who probably was in an undercover like a car,
Situation.
right? Right.
or their personal car.
Right, but he said she was driving 100 miles an hour. So if we believe him,
Then she was on pursuit.
Yeah, she
and
was on her way.
then you pulling her over, and it's like, who the fuck is pulling me over? That's
Yeah.
wild. You pulling people over. Ain't nobody got time for that, bro.
Mansour.
It's different if he like turned on the lights because he had like a little kid moment, like, oh my god, I got the lights, blah blah blah. But nah, you out here and you literally pulled her over, and then you got behind her, and then you went up as if you was. Ain't nobody got time. You need to go to jail for a little bit.
No.
Yeah.
Fix your microphone. Why are you
There
acting
you
like
go.
you're scared?
Oh, sorry.
Are you scared?
No.
Are you sure?
I was just like,
anyway,
that's scary.
it is very scary. It is.
Did he have a uniform on, or it
They
was just
didn't
the car?
say.
No,
it's
they
just the
didn't
car.
say.
But it's just the lights. It's just the lights on the car.
Yeah, but even if the lights come out, if they don't have a uniform, I'm out.
She probably.
She's probably
Was like, let me see what this is about.
Right. Like, who are you? Officer what? Agent, we got some shit going on. Who this?
Man, I hate it here. I'm still waiting for the aliens to come and just finish us off, man. Just
No, I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
No, I'm not ready.
I think, well, by the time you're ready, it's going to be really shitty here. So I want to go before it gets to that point where I'm like, please, aliens, really come and get us. Because this is so fucked up.
I probably said that once to myself. Just come down. Just come down right now. Y'all out here, playing with us with these damn meteorites every so often. The shows, what's it called? It's
meteor showers.
yeah.
There
And then
go.
you had, remember, like not too long ago, they were like showing random UFO sightings, and then the things would just disappear,
Yeah.
and they couldn't explain. Y'all here already?
Yeah, just come on. Let's help us
It's
out.
okay.
Maybe they are helping us out. We don't even realize it.
I don't know, but I'm not ready.
Like, stupid humans, get it together.
So if the aliens come, what are you going to do? Would you go with the aliens or would you take yourself out?
Is that the only option?
Yeah.
What do they look like? Like, are they like alien movies or like E.T.? Like, are they nice? Or are they like
Predator? They look
oh,
like Predator.
gosh. Can I get a bazooka?
Yo, I'm eating a bullet.
I can't.
I'm eating the bullet.
I don't have the guts for that.
I don't have the guts to be taken away with the aliens up in space.
I mean, I don't either, but I don't have the guts for that one either. I
It's
don't know.
Even though they probably had the technology to revive me. They'd be like, oh, you thought you was going
going
somewhere? You thought you was
back
going, nah, you going to catch this abduction. You're going to get probed, motherfucker.
No,
How
I
about
need
that?
another option. I want to stay.
You want to stay
I
with the
want to
aliens?
sell out.
So-
No, I want to stay here.
Right, so that means you're going to fend for yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what are we, like The Walking Dead?
Yeah, basically.
Well, then I'll go to supermarket. We'll figure something out.
No, you know that the Walking Dead scenario is how I convince a lot of people to get vaccinated. I use that. Yeah.
How did people even believe you?
Well, no, it's just logic, right? I said, so like, all right, so even if the vaccine turns us into zombies, do you want to be one of the few people left on this planet who is not a zombie? Like Walking Dead? And they were like, yo, you know what?
That makes sense.
They were like, yeah. I said, because not me. I'm not built for that. I'm not built for Walking Dead lifestyle. No showers, no hot tubs. No, I'm not
So much for
hunting.
protecting.
You have the
shit.
survival instinct. You'll figure it out.
I don't want to. That's my point. I don't want to figure it out. I don't want to live that life.
You don't want to suffer?
No. Why? We're gonna die anyway. Life's a bitch, and then you die. Like so. So why would I want to? Like The Walking Dead. So they lived for what? They just went from
I mean,
encampment to encampment.
Mm-hmm.
Watching your people, watching your loved ones die. Then you figure out like, oh, then when I die, I'm gonna turn to a zombie anyway. Like, fuck that.
And then it get to a point where now you fighting other humans. So
Right.
not just zombies. Now you gotta get other humans.
Right.
That's too much.
Yeah,
It is
now,
a lot.
Now every time you come across somebody new, you have to worry about if they're going to harm you or rob you or whatever, right? No, I'm not built for that. I'm good. I'm out. I'm out. Like, let alone the farming, the hunting, the like, just like if shit went down, do you know what foliage you could eat and not die from it?
No, but I'll eat bugs.
Do you know which bugs you can eat and
Well,
not die?
yeah, like frogs.
That's not a bug. What are you doing?
Oh, you mean bugs? Well, I mean like any
Crickets.
animals, crickets. You
Mm.
can eat ants.
Beetles.
Okay, do you know how
You
many
can-
ants did you have to meet
I
to
mean, yeah.
satisfy your daily caloric?
You can eat. I think you can eat water bugs or the water.
Okay.
I don't want to eat none of those.
Okay, so how about
We probably die of starvation
We
at
can
that
eat
point.
rabbits.
do you know how to process a rabbit?
Fire.
I mean,
You know, like skin it and
we have to skin it.
disembowel it.
Yeah, but you have to disembowel it in the correct way so you don't contaminate the meat.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so we're not sounding like we're gonna live too long after these.
Well, since we're aware, let's all do some research.
Right.
You focus on the animals.
I'm going to the supermarket.
You focus on the insects. You focus on the fire.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not built for it. No,
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm not. I might go a couple of weeks and go after people that I just hate. Like, we're going to die anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just kill you, just to get it off. But no, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not doing it.
No I Am
not-
Legend.
Huh?
No I Am Legend.
No, I am not. I am legend. No, I am not built for
I'm
it.
gonna try,
That's
and then I'll
good.
die fighting.
Yeah,
Really?
I
Really?
agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that for y'all. I really do.
Yeah, you're not with us. You
I'll
just
see you in the
gone.
afterlife.
We'll leave you there.
And I'll ask you, I'll be like, so what happened? How long did you last after I left? Like, it's 8 hours.
No.
What happened?
3 years, motherfucker.
3 years, what kind of quality of no, So but by using that as an example, a lot of people are like, damn, I'm not ready for that. Like, I'm really not ready for that. And then like, yeah, go get your fucking shot. Join us. Join the zombies. Let's join the zombie
And nothing
race.
happened.
Right.
There's
No.
gonna be another after COVID. There in some years, there's gonna be more.
There's every 100 years. Every 100 years.
Who knows now with AI and all this artificial intelligence? Who knows what's going to be next?
Oh, we're done. AI, we're done.
AI is going to be smarter than us, and we're going to be just
It's already
disposable.
smarter.
I mean, yeah, but we're just going to. The people who invented AI is smarter than the people who invented it.
Yeah.
That's scary.
You shut that shit down.
That is scary.
Yeah.
Terminator.
You never make something that can outsmart the maker. Because then the maker has to be able to control what they made, right? That's the whole point of.
Yeah, I know. There was a few years ago that they had 2 AI devices talking to each other, and they created their own language that we couldn't decipher. So they pulled the plug on it. They were like, "Hold on, the machines have created their own language, and now they are talking to each other. We cannot crack the encryption." Unplug them motherfuckers immediately. So yeah, we're in trouble.
Yeah, no.
It's like that. What's that one movie?
What, Terminator?
No, with Will Smith. And he had to
What, Black-
shut down the
Yeah,
robot.
iRobot.
Yes.
iRobot.
That's what that's
What
gonna
movie
be.
was that?
iRobot.
Oh, iRobot. All I know is we've made something that can outsmart us. Right there, that's now that
But
is
we aren't making ourselves smarter either.
No.
that is scary.
Well, look, we can't even fucking collectively handle the self checkout. So we just it doesn't take much to outsmart us. Like everything that's going on is just indicative of how dumb we are. A comedian said, he cracked me up. He was like, at one point apes were the apex, right? And then we came along. We don't listen to the apes. In regards to AI, like, so why would the AI listen to us? Like, once it gets into position. So yeah, we're fucked.
Now, if that happens, I'm out.
Oh, all of a sudden, Jazz, she's not
Because
eating the
then
bugs
that's
and
not
shit.
survival skills anymore. Now that's intellectual. So you're right. I can maybe outsmart by hiding or something like that. But
Yeah.
when it comes to intelligence,
They're
now
gonna
next
be-
thing you know, there's gonna be having chips and all that stuff. You're gonna find me anyway, so might as well I'm out.
No,
You can hide and they'll see through because of your heat, because of the intelligence.
Do we understand that? All we do is stop the electricity.
Yeah.
That's like really, we just have to be uncomfortable for a couple of days or a couple of weeks you unplug everything and you disconnect those things. So we're okay. We don't have to.
Yeah, but they'll be too smart. They're going to have a backup generator.
The
Wireless
robots,
charging from the sun.
The robots are always going to
Solar.
need us. The robots are always going to need us on some level. They are always going to need us on some level.
Yeah, we're going to be their slaves. That's how they're going to do it.
I'm not that
They're going
dumb.
to they're going to try.
I'm not that dumb. Like, please plug me in. I'm at 10% battery power. Okay, robot. I mean, not unless he's holding one of y'all hostage. Like, if you don't plug me in, I'm gonna use the 9% to kill her. Then that's different. But yeah, we're just.
That's what we'll do, though.
I don't trust it.
No.
I may not be alive to see it, but I don't trust it.
It's you're gonna be alive. We're here.
Well, yeah, but I don't know how soon all this stuff is gonna happen.
It's happening now.
Well, how long it will take? I mean, what do you think?
To take over and all that shit.
Yeah, like to see where the trajectory can go.
It can happen exponentially, very quickly.
Well, we'll see.
So, shot o'clock. Before you get into your thing, she pulled her phone out.
Oh yeah, we haven't done the thing.
Where's the thing?
What's the thing?
Oh, it's down
The shot o'clock.
there. Yeah, we're doing it now.
Look, she's so excited. God damn. Doesn't take much, huh?
No.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, sir. I mean, ma'am,
Change.
Jazz. Oh, hold on. Thank you.
Oh, this way.
I guess, okay.
Is that good for now?
Yeah.
I'm trying
Any
to get it on
guesses?
here. It's just.
It's all right. Because the people,
Okay.
what we got?
What
any
we
guesses?
guessing?
Casa.
Johnny.
State.
I'll say honey. State? Is that
Johnny.
State? Johnny?
Johnny, yay! Pookie
Johnny.
got it. Yay! Look at you, man. This means you're meant for this. Man, I gotta re-up on the shit, man. We're low.
Switch it
Super
out.
low.
It's a red one, square one.
Yeah, that one. That
This
one.
one?
No, the other one next to it.
This one.
Other one, right to your next one. Yep. In front. The blue.
Yeah.
They're all blue.
Sorry, with the red label hanging out to the right of that. To the right of that one. Yes.
That one, the one that you.
Clearly, I don't drink because I'm over here struggling.
It's okay. The struggle bus is here. Use the Jamaican ones as the ones behind it. That's behind the state side.
those?
Yeah. This is probably gonna be it for the red label.
Johnny's like an old. I always think Johnny's like an old drink, like old head. That's
Yeah.
an OG type of drink.
It is. It's for one day we're gonna be able to afford the blue.
I never even knew.
Blue is very expensive.
It's $200 a bottle.
Yeah. Yo, it's so expensive that when the last time I was in the Centurion Lounge, like they pour blue, like complimentary. And it's so expensive. I'm like, I can't even ask you for this. I don't feel like I'm worthy. I feel like I don't feel like
If
I'm
it's
worthy.
free,
Well, you know what? If you knew how much my annual fee on that fucking card was, you see, it's not free, but it's. But I'm just saying, I just felt like I wasn't worthy. Like I felt like the dude was gonna look at me and be like, "Come on, you know you don't be drinking no damn blue." But maybe next time I go, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get the blue. All right, to Brock, his first podcast.
Yeah.
Showing the world his face.
it's not smooth.
No, it's like drinking sandpaper.
I prefer stateside over
That got all of us.
I know. I had to get a shake. Not you. Brock was like, "Yo, this is alright."
Actually, there's a little trick for you guys. Right around, so if you're looking for it, in Costco, they do this annual or semi-annual little gift box you can get that has Johnny Walker's four flavors. So they have like a red, black, gold, and blue.
Really?
And they're all like 4 shot size. And that's mini glasses, mini bottles, but you can get it for like $60.
Okay.
You know,
So it has little personals inside?
well, personals. They're about
Yeah, like half.
half
Yeah.
of that, but you can get all 4 of them, including the blue and gold, which are the 2 best ones really for a really nominal
Are they
price.
smooth? Because that went down.
It's red. It's the lowest level.
I know we all felt that one.
Yeah.
I don't think we were ready.
we weren't ready.
We're too bougie for the red.
We were like, ooh.
Yeah. So
Damn, we gotta learn how to speak on these brands because we were really just burning bridges. It's just like Johnny Walker's like, "Oh, you don't like the red? Well, fuck y'all."
No, so send me the blue.
Well, yeah.
Look, if blue was up in this house, it is definitely not gonna be on no little damn shot o'clock. That is.
so black or green.
That's funny.
All right, J.
That is
Fizz.
funny.
So I got a few things that I can read. I have a "Am I an asshole?" and then I got people venting, their dirty laundry.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so this one says, hold up, let me go in here and open sesame. I'll find the ratchet ones later.
Okay. Let me know if you need more time.
Got it.
Yeah. She needs more time.
All right, ready. All right, so my ex-husband passed away. I'm to inherit everything, and his girlfriend that he left me for is trying to contest his will.
Nice. Super nice.
I feel terrible, and I don't know if I'm entitled to his money, but I can't deny that I'm tempted, not only because it was his wish, but also because I don't want to say no to this amount of money. It's around 1.3 million euros. Okay. My ex-husband, 48, came to me, 44, one day and told me that he was leaving me. This was about 8 years ago, and I was 4 months pregnant with our first child. I can't describe the hurt and confusion I was feeling. He didn't give me any reason. I thought we were soulmates and we were married for 10 years. I didn't see it coming at all. I tried to reason with him, but he was decided and he moved out within a week. A week later, his lawyer sent me a letter to move from the apartment. I found out a couple of weeks later that he had met someone, 33 female, and that's why he was divorcing me and buying me out of the apartment. He never spoke to me until I had a late miscarriage 2 months after. Not blaming him, he texted me that he wanted to see me and talk. I didn't reply. He tried to reach out a few more times, but I never answered him. When I met my current husband, he's 42, he stopped trying to contact me. Now I'm happily married with 2 children, 5-year-old female and 3-year-old boy. About 6 months ago, I heard that he was terminally ill. I felt sad for him, of course, but I refused to go and see him at his last wish. His parents tried to get me to visit him, but I refused. What do you say to someone who hurt you this bad after all these years? Does him dying make it less hurtful? Does it make me forget my resentment? I didn't want to find out. Now, his will stated that I'm getting the majority of his estate. His parents get a generous amount for their retirement, and his nephew gets money for college. But other than that, I get everything else, including the apartment. He had a letter where he told me he was sorry about everything. He never stopped loving or thinking of me. In his mind, I was still his wife. He never got over the loss of our baby and felt responsible for it. He seemed really remorseful, and he seemed to have followed my life closely. He knew who my husband was, my children, their names, my current job. I appreciated the letter, but it made me feel so guilty that I didn't give him his last wish. My ex-in-laws are now asking me to be fair and share the inheritance with his girlfriend, or she would be on the street. Since she met him, she had dropped college and never worked a day in her life, and she has nothing to her name. The girlfriend is threatening to contest the will, says that I have used and abused him and his trust. I have manipulated him to give me everything, and that she won't leave her home. I don't know what to do. I don't feel that she's entitled to my money, and even if her existence doesn't hurt me anymore, I still hate her. She's 33, and I don't feel that I have obligation to provide for her. Also, isn't it disrespectful to go against my ex-husband's wishes?
Oh, don't do that, bitch. Don't do that. Don't do the whole disrespectful thing to go against his wishes.
So what is she saying? She's an asshole?
She's venting about it, but she's just basically getting opinion. Like, am I wrong for not? Like, should I
take
include
the money
her?
And go. Whatever.
'Cause
She'll
the
have
family-
to tell her to get a job. She's 32. Go back to college. Online degree. She's fine.
Because it's his family that's making her feel guilty.
Yeah, no, of course.
Well, where were they when he did all that to her?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Well, what is the problem? What I find? Oh shit! Sorry, guys. What is disturbing to me is that she didn't. I understand why she didn't go see him when he was dying and wanted to see her. Had she gone and saw him, then he probably would have explained everything. Because she was like, what am I going to say to him? And it's not about what she needs to say. It's about what he needs to say to her.
True.
He's dying. Mm-hmm. Like, this is his time to get shit off. So things would make more sense. But no, she shouldn't feel bad about keeping the money. He left it to her. He was dying. He had plenty of time to adjust the will. And
yeah,
make
that is true.
Mm-hmm.
He could have added the girlfriend.
Yeah,
and
he
didn't.
could've.
Right.
So why didn't he? She wasn't
Right.
that important to him then.
Right. For whatever reason. So. But I think when somebody's dying and they ask to see you, I think you should go ahead and see them just out of practice.
Yeah,
that's a good practice, right?
Yeah, because you know that they're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
You could have told him you're an asshole, and he would have died.
No, Elsa, we go so that they have the opportunity to say what they need to say to
You're an
you,
asshole.
right?
She could have said you're an asshole.
But you want to see me? No problem.
Damn. You don't play, huh? Well, no, you're cut for this dystopian society that you want to live in, huh?
It's easy. Be like, oh, you stole my food that I try to make for all of us? You know damn well we got to go fishing again?
You know you got to leave now.
You done.
You're out.
Gosh.
I'm Xing you out.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about it, Brock? What's your opinion?
I don't think she's the asshole.
You don't think she should share?
She shouldn't share. It's totally within her right not to share because it's been declared legally that she gets everything. Now, if she wants to be the better person, she can share it. She can do what she wants with it. It's whatever she want to do with it.
So it'll make her a better person if she shares it?
If she wants to be I would make her a better person, in my opinion. But I don't think she's not obligated to share. She's not.
Yeah, I ain't sure
I'm gonna
shit.
give that to my kids.
Wow.
I'm leaving
They're like,
that
girl,
to
that
my
is
kids,
not my problem.
great grandkids, my grandkids.
So that was the wife and the kids, and I have his kids.
Yeah.
You was just here for temporary because he couldn't get me back. You was second option.
Yeah.
Go somewhere.
Damn,
Placeholder.
That's wild. I actually know someone who married, the woman he married was, she was married before, was in an abusive relationship. And, they got divorced. She moved on, married my friend. And homie died. He died. He never changed his life insurance.
That happens a lot.
Happens a lot, right?
Especially in the military. That happens a lot.
Right. And so she did not want the money. My friend's new wife. She said, I don't want the money. I don't want anything to do with this guy, whatever. And it's 7 figures. Right? So she reaches out to the family to, try to give the money to them. They never let her get a word in edgewise. Like she calls, they immediately cuss her out, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, fuck it.
This is mine now.
That's mine. So yeah, they were able to buy a nice house. She bought the car of her dreams. He bought the car of his dreams. They retired like young, retired in their 40s off of his life insurance money. So yeah.
Thank you, baby, for blessing us.
Right.
Right. So yeah, man, you get a divorce, man. Change your
your
shit
beneficiaries.
over. Right.
Immediately.
Right. Exactly. So that's crazy though.
That is true.
Yeah. Right.
I need to check
Now
my
let's
stuff.
say so.
Oh shit.
Would you? So you're married. You get divorced. Would you leave money just for the kids, or would you leave it for the other parent as well?
I would leave it for the other parent and the kids as well. Because Elsa's like, no, I can hear her shaking her head.
I'm going to leave it to a trust. The trust is going to have a guardian. The trust is the kids.
But who's the guardian?
The guardian is going to be like my best friend or something like that. And there's going to be, yeah.
Ain't it wild? I wonder why we feel like, because that's how I think too. Like, I don't think of it as like, I'll explain more after, but I don't think of it as leaving it to the other person. I think of it as thinking like leaving it to like, yo, you're my best friend. I'm leaving this to you. God forbid something happens to this or me in this situation. I don't feel comfortable leaving it to the other person. It's weird.
I'm pretty sure there's an agency that has guardians that you can contract. No,
but people steal money all the time. Hell, parents steal money from their kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they really
Right, that's why
do.
you want to put it in a trust, and they can't get to it unless they're a certain age, and then they can have access to it.
But even in a trust situation, because I don't want to put anybody's business out there, but I know people who had money put in a trust situation, and the guardian still managed to steal money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No guardian, like it's strictly to the kids.
Yeah, but the kids have to if they're not old enough.
Yeah, they
They
can't
need
touch
the
it.
money, right? But they still need to be taken care of. So just imagine. So you have kids. Their parents die. They're young. They need a place to live. They need to be taken care of. Somebody has to do it. This money is in trust to take care of these things. So you have to have somebody who is responsible to access this money and buy things and do these
I
things.
feel like that should be a separate amount then. Like if you leave, let's say they left 50,000 for that person to take care of the kids.
It does. They stole the money.
But that's that money, while the other amounts are for the kids only. Like they can't.
People be
there's.
So what is it? What's
the point of the trust?
An estate?
It doesn't matter. Whoever you have dishonest people who manage it.
But they can't get into it unless.
But they still can get into it. So they can say, I'll give you a perfect example, right? My grandfather, when he was in his late stage Alzheimer's, right? And we had the account set up so he was protected. Right?
Yeah.
Apparently. And he had a girlfriend who was Like she was with him all the time. So it was like, all right, well, since you're with him all the time, we're going to empower you with, certain money, to be able to manage him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what she would do is she would go to the bank.
And every so often take money out?
She would take money out. Bitch would take money out every day. Be like, all right, well, I'm going to feed him. She would take $200 out and buy him $10 worth of chicken and keep the $190. She was doing, and this was why, and everything was legally taken care, like blocked off and everything. She was just working the system, like so somebody in a trust situation would be like, oh yeah, I need to buy the kids clothes, like I need
Take $1,000 out, buy the kids $200 with the clothes,
right,
and then keep the $8.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just,
I think that's why I'm like, they have a separate fund for that guardian to use. And if you go through that fund,
the kids are asked out. Think about it. So they can steal all the money.
I think she's saying though that the kids will have their money to set aside. They'll get when they get to 18.
Well, yeah.
But for the guardian to do their job, you want to keep them with a very limited amount of money they have access to.
I get that. But if they blow through all that money before they're 18, right? Now, what do the kids do? Like think of so you give the kids, so let's say it's $1 million.
then they're gonna work their ass off because they know at 18 they can touch, or at 25 they can touch this amount. Like it's not,
but it's
and then also,
yeah.
but then it also includes like who are the people that you're leaving this money to. Like you have to have a good village, you have to have good people around you. So it's just one of those things where it's like, hopefully you have good people around you that you could trust.
Right. I just feel like if you have if you pick your right, if you have good people, like say we're married, right? And then I croak.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be the
Just
first
happy.
one to croak.
Right. I'm gonna
Yes,
croak.
life insurance. Give it to me.
But we divorced or whatever, and I'm like, we have kids and all that stuff. I really feel like that if I loved you enough to marry you and have kids with you, me, not the world, just me specifically,
Then I'm gonna make sure everything is
that's
taken
everything.
care of with
But
the
I'm
kid.
also going to leave you something because at some point in my life, you were something to me. Then that, you see what I'm saying? Elsa's looking at me like, you full of shit, motherfucker, right?
And then she marries your best friend.
No, but I just.
But he's dead. It don't matter.
doesn't
Wait,
matter.
it don't matter at that point.
It doesn't matter. But I just kind of wonder. I feel like, if you can love somebody enough, if you can tap into the fact that you love somebody enough at one point to build a life together, to have kids together, that if you have a lot of money, there should be some generosity in your heart to leave them something for them, just representative of what we did have, instead of being like, well, I'll give it all to the kids, but fuck you, bitch. Like, that doesn't... like,
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Because that's how I look at it too. But then the other aspect to me is like, just because of how opposite...
well, people are fucked up once things go bad.
It's just more like, I would want this to be used to where she can enjoy herself. And I don't want you to harbor on it. Not harbor, wrong word. I don't want them to be like, no, it's strictly just for this because you're more of a boring person.
Oh, shit. Okay. I just...
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that
You know
does
what I
make
mean?
sense.
Like, no, we're not touching it
But we're
because
not
it's
that
this.
generous.
Yeah.
But
It's
we
gonna be for
should
the
be.
kids.
That's why I'm using this platform to plant these seeds, these ideas that you should be able to say, like, yo, we were once together. We once were a family. Like, nah, I ain't leaving you a whole lot, but I'm going to leave you something so that at least you feel fondly about me. Like, oh, like this guy. I mean, he left her way more than he probably should have. But
Yes, I agree.
But that's because
But-
he fucked up. So that was guilt that he left that money. It was feeling guilty.
But a lot of people fuck up and still leave nothing. They don't, you know.
Well,
what I
yeah, because
mean?
they don't feel guilty.
Right.
If they feel guilty, they're gonna be like, "Damn, she was a good woman. She took care of me. She takes care of our kids. I fucked up. At the end of the day, I'm gonna leave her something." That's why the girlfriend don't know shit.
Yeah, the girlfriend's a problem. What you leaving people, Brock? You leaving your ex, your future ex-wife, anything if you croak early?
Depends
you know?
why they broke
Yeah,
up.
you know.
Shit, all
If
varies.
it's ex-wife because I died, then maybe not. But no. I
Every
would.
situation.
If I die before she does, yeah. If it's ex,
Like you have. So here's a scenario: you were married, you have kids, you know, for a decent amount of time. You have a lot of money. You having a real estate, not some bullshit. It's you have an estate, right? You have 7 figures. You have kids, and you get sick, and you know you're gonna die, and you know she's taking care of the kids, and of course you're gonna take care of the kids. Would you leave her a chunk just for her, not for her to take care of the kids, but to say thank you for giving my DNA a bridge to future generations?
I would.
Yeah, you see. Elsa, don't look. What Elsa knows?
Hey, I can't take it with me, so hey, what am I going to do with it?
I'm gonna spend it.
Before you die?
If you did, no, she's just talking.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna leave it to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it.
That's how you feel about your ex?
That's it.
I would
Actually,
probably
you know
leave
what?
it to my best friends to make sure that they are still
But
involved.
yeah, I'm just talking about like an
But
extra
I would
cushion.
leave a little bit to my ex. I would.
No, not like little fuck you amount like $100. Like it's a 7-figure will that stay. And you're
Just
like, here's
enough to buy a
100.
new car.
Okay,
That's not bad.
like a Hyundai. a pre-owned, a certified pre-owned Hyundai.
I'm gonna. So how much would this cost? How much? No,
That's
that.
so funny.
What about? I already know what you said. You're already like, man, fuck that dude.
No, well, you said married, had kids, then got divorced. I think it would determine, like, let's say we got divorced, but why? You know what I mean? If we just mutually agree, like, our relationship has run its course, then we go our separate ways. But you're still a genuinely good person, and I know you'll make sure that the kid is taken care of even after I'm not here. Then I would
that would
leave
be
something.
different.
That would be different. But if you like disrespected me and you lied and you cheated, I ain't leaving you shit. My kid will be fine.
Okay.
Their aunties and uncles will make sure
Yeah,
that
I agree.
she's good. Or the grandparents. Like my relationship with the grandparents. Like, but I'm not leaving it to no.
All right.
Yeah, we're tougher.
You are
Yeah.
very unforgiving.
Maybe it's the Latina in us.
I don't know.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at Puerto Rico and DR coming together for once.
Just
No, man, we gotta be nicer, guys. But okay, what's the next one, Jay?
Am I the asshole for refusing to help my daughter with her car payment because she's a stripper? Are you gonna help your daughter pay for her car payment if she's a stripper?
no. Tell her to get extra shifts.
No, well, I'm gonna be upset because I would hope my daughter was beautiful enough to be a stripper that makes the kind of money that she does not require help for. Like, if you stripping, you better be making money.
Or you
like
must be
a
going
lot of
through
money.
college and helping pay your college.
No,
Brock.
Oh my gosh.
You gonna help her? Or you gonna be like, I'll pay for the payment. I don't want you on the pole, baby girl.
That might be the better answer.
Why can't she find a job though? Like my kid is gonna have a job.
Because you ain't making that much money at a regular job than you are a stripping a stripper.
It's flash money, man. And it's not taxable. You don't get that tax coming out of it 9 times out of 10 because it's all cash in hand every night.
No, I don't.
So
look
are you
at
helping
strippers
or
as-
no?
No.
Was
You're
that
not
the full
helping.
question? I was waiting for a story.
I was, but I still wanted to ask.
Oh, okay. No, I'm helping my daughter out unless she's just a real fuck up. Because I'm not gonna assume that just because she's a stripper that she's like a fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
she might just genuinely really like to do it, and because she's my daughter and the way my brain works and my way I am.
So anything
she could be
sexually
stripper,
is from her dad.
probably.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
So thinking that, then yeah, like if she needs help, she needs help. Like as long as she's not like crazy irresponsible, or she's like living a very reckless lifestyle.
Would you help your child on an OnlyFans?
What do you mean? Like help in what way?
I don't know, in any way.
Like if she had an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Like I'm not taking pictures, like editing video and content. No, no. But if she's my child and she needs help, and my help is not leading her to make worse decisions or do fucked up things, then I will help. But if I feel like if I'm enabling her, then no, I'm not helping. But things happen. Sometimes we just have a really bad spell and we just need help, and that's what family's for. Like,
Yeah.
So as long as I'm not enabling, look at Elsa's face.
I
Judgment,
know,
right?
I know.
What's the problem?
No, I mean
It's just different. Yeah, everybody different at this point.
When she applied to be a stripper, that's where I'm gonna intervene.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
I, 47, male, have a 22-year-old daughter. She's in college and lives on campus. I agreed to help her make car payments since she was in school. I was recently informed by a young man I work with that my daughter strips at a club about 40 minutes away. I confronted her on this, and she said she didn't plan to do it after she graduated, and she needed some money. I told her then work at McDonald's, not use her body. We got into an argument, and I asked her to quit stripping and get a decent job. She refused and said stripping was easy money. So basically, I said there was no need for me to pay for her car payment anymore since she is making money so easily. She got upset and said that wasn't fair and that she doesn't make enough for that. I told her to figure it out. She told my wife about what happened, and my wife is upset by her job of choice, but says it's unfair for me to stop supporting her so suddenly over an argument. I think it's perfectly fair. It's my money and my decision when to cut it off.
Oh, nah, I don't like that. First of all, the whole don't use your body to make money. At its core, don't we all fucking use our body one way or the other to make money?
You know what he's talking about.
I do know what he's talking about, and I'm still going to hold to that point. We all somehow, some way use our body to make money, whether we use our voice, whether we use our intellect, whether we use it for physical labor. We use our gifts, our talents, our abilities to make money. So if you're attractive enough to make money by just your sheer presence, I'm not even mad at that. The people who say that shit are ugly and can't make money using their body. And that's why the fuck they mad. Because if more people could make, well, we're seeing it with OnlyFans, a number of people who make money using their body. So there's that point. So I don't like what he said there. The second thing is, okay, if you don't agree with what she's doing, that's fine. He's right. Absolutely his money. He can do what he wants with it. But you have to be fair, be like, yo, you got 3 more car payments. I'm going to make 3 more car payments for you. And then at that point, you move, and then it's on you. Because
I can
that's
get
a
down
deal.
with that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
But
a
not
good,
just boom.
yeah,
All right, now
that's
you're
a good
done.
thing. Or you can say, hey, next month I'll take care of it. You got 30 days.
You
Figure it out.
you give her the opportunity to figure it out instead of being like that's very conditional. I understand love is conditional. Like we try to say unconditional love, but it's always there's always conditions to it. But this is your child, and if you do not like the path that she's on, and you're gonna basically push her further down the path, like by taking away the support that he's getting, she's not going to get a regular job at McDonald's. Like, why the fuck would you?
No, I mean she's in school, so that's probably hard.
Right. So, she's going to get more shifts. She's going to do more strange things for change, right? Because it's there. It's an easy thing to do.
But then what's bad about that is that if she makes such easy money,
and
right?
It's not easy, but
you know what I mean.
Quick money.
Quick money.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
not
need
easy,
any
but quick
intellect
money.
to make stripper money. You don't have to be
you
intelligent.
kinda do.
It takes a lot of intellect. Them girls are smart.
To do what? To go up a pole and shake? You need to have.
It's not that. Those girls don't. They're not the ones that make the money. The ones who make the money are the ones that are able to sit down and talk and have conversations and make dudes feel like.
I mean, that's customer service. I mean,
no, it's not customer service. See, I feel like we really need to go to the strip club now so that you can understand.
Especially you.
Yeah.
But my thing is, if you get a little taste of how easy money it is, then when you have to go to the workforce and you don't get hired quicker, or you have a coworker that is very hard to handle and manage, and you have a manager that's a micromanager and how to handle that, they're gonna say, you know what, forget this. I can make double there on the pole or on the stage than I can in this corporate job.
Well, they could probably do both. They'll probably still do corporate and still strip on the side.
Yeah, but see, now we're like,
because you gotta understand too. They still gotta compete at the strip club because other bitches is gonna take their money.
But you can't climb the ladder. They're not teaching you any skills. You're not learning.
That is a lot of skills. You just said you took. Didn't you take a stripper pole class before?
Well,
was it easy?
I take pole isn't easy. It requires
right.
physical
Exactly.
It's a lot of physical
so
strength.
while they doing all those crazy tricks and stuff,
But
they
also,
earning their fun for that.
I was the director of social work at Christiana Hospital, and that required so much more intellect to deal with
It's different.
hundreds of
It's different.
social workers in a
It's
healthcare
different, but
facility
it's not-
than it is to.
It's different intellect, and that's why I feel like now we need to go. Now we need to take some trips to the.
So you
to the
can't
strip
tell me
clubs.
that they need that type of intelligence because
You need to be highly intelligent to be a successful
To make the
stripper.
money that like, if she wants to make $5,000 within 3 days, she gotta have a lot of intellect to know to convince,
Elsa.
to make a man feel good, to make him feel like he's the best thing in the world,
men
provide
will
him
give
fantasy.
money to any type of titties.
No, we will give a little bit of money to something that we like, but where we give a lot of money is to women who get into our heads to make us feel a certain way. Guys go to the strip club.
That's
to be
manipulation.
but it's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
But a lot of women do that on the outside.
But they don't do it and get paid.
No, but we still do it.
But they don't get paid.
Trying to make money, quick money.
We can deceive. That is, if you go back to Genesis, that's there in terms of Eve. We know how to deceive.
But to deceive to the extent that you have someone who will constantly pull out money out of their pocket and give and take care of you takes a lot of intelligence. Because look, we and Brock can attest to this. You can go to the club and see a girl and be like, oh my God, I love how she looks. I love how she looks. She turns me on, right? But after a little while, that gets old. So you need more. So if you don't connect with her, she doesn't connect with you, then you're moving on to the next bitch. That's how it works. But if that girl is able to come over and talk to you and be in your ear and figure out who you are, because they need to figure out who you are in a very short period of time to then be able to push the right buttons
that's
to
just
keep you a thing.
communication skills, though.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's deeper than, and you got to do it in a short period of time, and you have to do it in a building where there are 20, 30 other half-naked, beautiful women walking around, getting your attention. You have to hold their attention and get them and separate them from their money. Look, you can watch IDTV, and at least once a day, there's at least one story of a man who was married, had a family, was doing really well. He started going to the strip club. He found a stripper that was nothing like his wife, and she ruined his life. Well, she didn't ruin his life, but he decided to make decisions to ruin his life because he chose her over his wife, his family, his career, and all that. That takes a high level of intelligence.
High level of intelligence or a weak-minded man?
Both.
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 So are they good at identifying a weak-minded man?
Yeah.
Then that's manipulation.
But it's still
That's
intelligence.
not intellect.
That is intellect at its highest level. It is those women take those skills and they're using it in a strip club. But if you took those same skills and used it in a marketing firm or any other career, they would go far. It's just they choose to do it in that realm. Yeah.
She can't comprehend it.
You can't. So we definitely need to spend some time in the strip club to see.
Yeah.
To see.
You don't need PhDs. You don't need degrees. You don't need to be licensed. You don't need to have.
But if it was that easy, then a lot of people would be strippers instead.
Yeah.
But a lot of people can't be strippers because they
just don't have it.
They don't have it.
And see,
certain women have it.
And see what I'm seeing where the trap that you're falling into is you're falling into the white man's trap, right? Which is
and those are the most ones that go to the strip club.
Right. But this trap of your intelligence needs to be validated by a certificate, a degree, a certificate, whatever.
Or they're not intelligent in the way that I'm thinking. I think they have skill.
They're intelligent.
They're intelligent though. Just because they don't have a PhD or a master's, it doesn't mean they're not intelligent.
Like when I think of intelligence and in terms of navigating the work world, too.
That is their work world.
Well, yeah, but it's like
listen, you're looking at it from the point of view what the white man has taught us, which is like you need a certificate. You need to go through this school and to be validated to justify you being in this position. And we're not going to respect your intellect unless it's backed by a document. Mm-hmm. And what we are saying is that just because you don't have that document does not mean that you're not intelligent. The ability to get somebody to separate themselves from their money just because you are who you are. That takes a lot of intelligence beyond just the physical. I'm
All
not
right,
talking
we need
about the
some
initial.
strippers to call in.
No, I mean I've seen it. I mean I used to
I've
spend
seen
a lot of I used to spend a lot of time in the strip club. So years and years ago, I used to DJ Wednesday nights in Old City, Philadelphia, and I worked in Philly, and it didn't make sense for me to drive home to then turn around and drive back. I had like 2.5, 3 hours to kill. And so I ended up going to Delilah's. Every Wednesday I would go to Delilah's. I would have dinner. I would have a couple of drinks or whatever. And it was just a place that I could chill. So I got to know a lot of those girls, and I got to just watch them in action. And what was cool was they knew I was just there to chill. So they never bothered me. Like in fact, they did this thing at 6 o'clock where it was 7 o'clock where all the girls would have to come get together. They would come on stage, and they would be announced or whatever, and they would give a free lap dance. They used to run to me and sit on my lap just because they knew I didn't want a lap dance. So that was them being able to just get away. They don't have to do a lap dance, and I would talk to them. Man, them girls were mad intelligent. They had great conversation. They knew about a lot of things, and I watched them work dudes. I watched them establish relationships really quickly, get their money, know how long to stay, when to move. Yo, those take skills that most people in the workplace don't fucking have. They might be able to do their particular job.
That's like a sales pitch, though. Don't you think like sales people in sales?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that takes
makes
intelligence. You're looking at it through the lens of a degree, officialness, whatnot. We're saying don't look at it through that lens and look at it, take a macro view of what they're doing and understand that for somebody to make several $1,000s a night based on their look, and they're not that much different looking than the other women in the club, that's fucking brilliant.
Have you ever seen what's that movie or that show?
What show?
P Valley.
Right.
You need to watch P Valley on it's HBO.
Yeah,
Or Stars.
Yeah, we're gonna have a P Valley night.
You need to watch.
Yeah,
You
right.
need to watch P Valley, and that will probably help explain of the stuff that they
And
have to
so what
do.
happens when their bodies are no longer can be used? What do they have left?
Well, they have their experience. They can teach. They can, but most of them that are smart. I mean that are aware and understand the writing on the wall all along. Not only are they saving money, but they're establishing what they're going to do for their next level.
Yeah, because a lot of them
hopefully.
go strip because they're trying to finish school or they're trying to get up and go out. Like there's reasons why, but a lot of them are doing it for that to pay off school.
They do their thing. They save their money. They can parlay it into other careers because keep in mind, so if you work in the right club, you're meeting influential people. Mm-hmm. So you're meeting people that can then, if you want to be in the entertainment, if they want to act, if they want to do porn. And now, and with technology, you can do OnlyFans, you can do all these things, and there's no real age limit to that because there's a kink
That's
for
true. For
everybody. But the strippers, dangerous. That's why I don't fuck with them because I can't keep up with them. I can't. No, because they're just thinking 3, 4, 5 steps ahead all the time.
That's a
So
lot.
it's a lot.
From that, and then what's the other show? Or the movie Hustlers?
Yeah, Hustlers.
That one too with J-Lo.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
see that?
No, I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
it's a
She
lot.
runs a whole scheme because it's based on a true story. So she's running a whole scheme on how to get these guys money. And it works. She gets caught eventually, but it worked for a minute. It worked.
It's not to say that like there aren't plenty of stories of tragedy and whatnot. And it's not to say that like there's more bad endings than there are good endings in that world. But that's pretty much on par with everything in life. How many success stories do we have versus things that don't work out?
That's
Yeah.
true.
But you have to, it's important for you, Elsa, but us in general, our society in general, to stop placing so much value on certificates, degrees, diplomas, and all that stuff, and be able to recognize skills, intelligent, in places like this, because those are transferable skills. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except the shaking of the butt and all that. Like,
That's just the entry. That's just gets you in the
starting.
door. That's just get you in the door.
Yeah.
but how are you going to give up the money? The money is because you offer a dance, right?
Everything.
Sometimes
you offer-
there are points where they'll just sit with you, and
That's the best fucking part.
your money here. Here's some money for you now.
And
Here's some
they
money.
don't have
have to
do
do
anything
nothing.
sexual.
Have to do nothing.
Well, I mean,
I
technically they should-
personally know of a couple of girls that they have met people outside the club, and they'll have lunch with them, or they'll have dinner, and that's $300 for lunch. $500 for
That's an
dinner.
escort. That's escort.
But they're not doing anything. They're just, but
It's
still,
time. It's an
time.
exchange.
Time is,
My company is your time. Like you're paying for my time with you. That's because what is a marketplace, right? You find a need that you can fulfill, and you fulfill it. So you have all these guys out here, men out here, who are lonely, right? Or they can't. They don't feel like they're attractive enough to get the kind of women they want. They go to the club, they meet this girl who now they have access to, right? And they have money to pay her, and she is willing to trade her time for money. That's what it's all about. So the shaking of the ass is just the intro. A dancer who only shakes her ass on stage and does not interact with guys does not make the kind of money that the girls who shake their ass and then as they're dancing, they're looking around to see who is doe-eyed looking at them, that they can then go and say, hey, baby, how you doing? What's going on? And then get a lap dance, or get 2 lap dances, get 3 lap dances. Oh, you want to buy me a drink? And he sit down and he's steady compensating. And the guys who are well versed in the strip club culture know that as long as she's sitting next to me, money needs to be exchanged. And he's paying, and he's giving, because he knows, like, well, if you're here with me, then you're not making money out there.
Someone else.
So
because the ego and pride kicks in. It's like, nah,
Right.
you're not gonna give her money. I got it.
exactly. So, yo,
I believe it.
look, you done learned something.
I did.
She's like, woo, that's a lot.
You should listen to this past episode of Hard or Soft podcast, and you can
I follow them.
yeah, they have V. I forget her name. I sent her a message. Really great interview, but she broke down a lot of the strip club behavior and culture.
So there's this girl, I forget her name, but on TikTok, so it's this one girl, and she was telling a story on how she gave a lap dance to this kid who was on the spectrum because he never had a lap dance. It was his birthday, and the brother brought him there with him and his friends, and they just went like all in for anything. And they were just like, yo, can you just do us this favor? And she was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Because they know, and he's never going to have that, because of just where he's at in life. And they paid her to go do that and make him, feel like he was the best guy in the world for her. Nothing sexual, but it was a lap dance, but that's what they're there for, like you're doing that. You're making someone feel good in a different way that they never, that they'll never probably experience.
Right. From somebody who looks a way that they would never get.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Let me tell you.
I can see you have some stories.
I do. I mean, I haven't spent that much time outside of that period of time in Philly, but like in terms of just like going to the strip club, like Brock and Mike and Bill and Ron, like not Ron, Lyle, they took me to the strip club for my birthday, like to see a stripper that I was just in love with. Like, and she and I are still cool to this day. Like, we interact with one another. But I can tell you that there have been some women strippers that have really made me feel like I was the one. Mm-hmm. And even though deep down I knew what it was.
Like, this bitch is manipulating me, but go in. I love it. Yes, I am who?
I love it. Yo, the weekend in Miami with Hurricane Faye. Tropical Storm Faye, 2008, was in the What's the club? What's the strip club from right across from Club Space, like right over the bridge? I think it's like Dean's Gold.
Yeah, I think there's just one Dean's Gold there.
Dean's Gold. Oh man, she was so beautiful. At the table with my friend, 2 female friends. They know I like her. They know they bring her. They get her to come over.
Mm-hmm.
She comes over, and the way she looks at me, like I'm like, she likes me.
She's like, you're mine.
Yo, she gave me a lap dance right there at the table, like grabbed my shit and shifted it so she could properly grind on it, put a nipple in my mouth, and the whole time
Brandon's like, yes.
I'm like, that's the first time I've had a lap dance like that. I'm like, because up here it's like can't touch nothing, right? I mean, she put her nipple in my mouth, and I'm like, and in that moment, I'm like, yo, should we ask her if she's gonna come back to the hotel with us? Yo, for real. I mean, but she made me feel like incredible, and that's what they do. That takes some time, but like I said, I mean, other than the physical thing, is reading a person and then understanding what you need to do, and not going too far, because I think that's the trick. Like anybody can just go overboard to get that response, but these girls know how to do just enough to
all
get the max.
Touching, all of the talking, just making that's
just the max. Because the Peyton at the my birthday dancer. Yo, what she did was she came over and she rubbed the back of my of my head with my fingers. And that was it. I'm like, God damn, I love you. I love you. But she did that instinctually. Like who knows? How do you know to do that to me? To get me hooked?
Because I feel like all bald men like that shit.
She did it just right with the fingers, and she was like, hey, yeah, man. So, yeah.
I'm bagging up.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
So we're going to the strip club now, okay?
Okay.
You gonna
Is Jazz
come,
going?
or no?
Yeah, I'll go. I've been to a strip club before. I went to King of Diamonds twice. That wasn't bad. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, that's
no,
the
wrong
one.
one.
Yeah. No, we're gonna go. So we're gonna save up our money. We'll
I have to give him money? I don't want nobody to...
Let me read this. I'm over it. I'm over it.
Right. She done fucked up.
I don't need the money. Anyway. All right. This one is of another vent story. So they're venting. My aunt went to her ex-boyfriend's wedding.
Okay.
My youngest aunt from my mom's side is the disappointment for the family. Like, even my parents tell me not to become like her. My maternal grandmother hates her, but she's the kind of woman I want to be when I grow up. My aunt is in her mid-30s now. She has a lot of tattoos and piercings, dyed hair, and plays the drums. She's a bartender in a pub, and she loves her job. But the reason no one talks about her in the family is because she's lesbian. Well, that part doesn't matter. Anyway, and she lives with her lover. So last year, after a bad mental breakdown, I begged my dad to take me to her place. I had dropped out of my final examination, and I was in a pretty bad condition. That's when she told me this story. So before she was dating her now girlfriend, she was dating this guy who she dreamt of spending her whole life with, only to find out he slept with his coworker. After a year of their breakup, the homewrecker comes to my aunt and gives her a wedding invitation to rub it in her face that she was pregnant. Well, the catch is my aunt said happily that her ex was infertile. Him and my aunt had been trying to have a baby to no avail, and hence they went to a doctor, and the test results were sent to her. So her ex didn't know he was infertile. She says she didn't tell him out of spite, but boy, did it play out good for her. Her ex was Christian, and so they did not have a typical Hindu wedding, but the ones they show in English movies. My aunt talked to her ex-brother, and convinced him to play a part in her revenge. The brother was up for it, apparently. So at the reception, their there as this walk down the memory lane kind of event where they show pictures of the couple. So after a few cute pictures, a picture of the home wrecker with another man kissing pops up, and then another, and then another. And as the bride was in a frenzy, the test results show up on the screen and the slide stops. A written note saying that the groom was infertile. And boy, the aunties at the party were all in for the drama as the groom looked utterly humiliated and the bride was in tears. This is what you get for messing with a woman's true feelings. Man, I love my aunt. She's a badass.
Dang. That's savage.
Yeah.
Lord.
I mean, she didn't have to go that.
Nah, I love it.
She didn't have to go
I
all
love the
that out.
savage. I love the savage.
I mean,
love
she
it.
could have done that in private.
I don't think she ever planned to do it in private.
HIPAA.
I mean, they have to have been in
They
another
sent
country.
it to her, yeah.
Yeah, but she put it out. You're not supposed to put people's medical stuff
I mean,
out
no,
there
you're
on
not.
the
But I don't think
slide.
she cared at
Clearly.
that point.
I don't
That
like
is
that.
wrong.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I like the story, but that's fucked up.
That is really
Don't
messed up.
don't try to clean
It's fucked up.
That's messed up.
Listen, I like other people's drama. It ain't mine, so
Is that something that you think you would do?
I don't know.
I don't
Probably
think I would
not.
do
No,
that.
I probably won't do all that.
That's messed up.
Nah, I'm not going
That's
there.
traumatizing.
No,
Right.
but she was being smart and invited her to throw it in her face.
Yeah.
She invited
She
her.
invited
So
her.
she
the other
invited
two
her.
I mean, I
Cause
get
now
that.
you inviting me, and then you tell me you pregnant when I know he ain't pregnant. You cheated on him.
I just don't want to be the deliverer of the vengeance. I just let karma, let the baby come out and not look like,
Yeah.
just that takes a lot. Like
Listen,
that's a lot
a
of
strong
energy.
woman will have the time to do it.
I got time today.
She had time that
I guess
day.
just as much as the
and
stripper
then she was
smart,
being enticed.
so is the aunt.
And then she's being enticed because she got invited by her. So you asking for it at this point. Because if you
Guess-
ain't invite me, I wouldn't even be here.
All depends where you put your intellect.
You still upset about the stripper conversation, Elsa. I can feel it. I can feel
The
I feel-
intellect. That's going to be the answer for everything
Yeah,
now.
it's the intellect.
The intellect.
Because she would have to have talked to the person who put the slideshow together.
She did. The brother. She spoke to the That's what it seems like. She said she had a conversation with the brother. And then next thing you know, all these slideshows started coming up.
Oh, and then the brother,
like
I would
that.
have been like, "What pictures are you gonna?
I'm not
You
sure
know,
how she
like
knows.
what
Those
are you?"
pictures.
My aunt talked to her ex-brother-in-law and convinced him to play a part in the revenge. The brother was up for it.
So just
Damn,
nobody
so-
liked her. That's just what it comes
Yeah,
down to.
'cause he
Nobody
helped
liked
her.
Wow. I don't. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
No. I don't know, man.
People are mean.
That's just cruel. Like
That
just,
is very cruel.
because this is a like.
She
that
could have
sucks.
just let them be.
Oh no, she was gonna let them be. Something had to happen. She should have, or at least tell him like to the side. She didn't have to put it on the screen
I agree. In front of everyone.
in front of everybody. Yeah, she didn't have to do all
'Cause
that.
that's humiliation.
But she could have easily went to him and be like, "Listen, I don't fuck with you, but
Yeah,
that ain't your
that's-
baby."
That's humiliating.
Oh well.
Call Peter Guns for cheaters.
Word. Word. Can you imagine him busting into the wedding like, "Hey yo."
Yo, I know. Peter.
Are you sure you
Hankey.
want to do this?
Right. It's like we got you on tape. Man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, this is why this is why that's upsetting. I'm upset. Did you? Is that
It
what
don't
you got?
bother
You
me.
gonna end? You got nothing else to just something better,
Nope.
Nothing?
Sorry. That's how I ended it.
man.
I mean, I could find something.
Brock, how long ago did you go to heathenism?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. See how I did that?
Yeah, see how you did that.
Don't you roll your eyes?
I'm like, can we talk about something else?
It's almost 10 years now. But prior to that, I had been like 6 times in a row.
Oh wow.
God damn! I thought this was the one.
Nah, it
That was like your vacation spot.
yeah, it was. It was a vacation spot because their motto is "Be wicked for a week,"
Okay.
and it's They renovated it the last time I went, and I think they're still doing some more I think after that. But it's you go in and it's do whatever you want to do, kind of. You're open. If you want to be on the prude side, stay on the prude side. You want to be on the nude side, you're on the nude side.
I like that option. Depends on how you're feeling.
So
Yeah.
You can, depending on your mood. I like that. Options.
I just want to go so I can just be nude. I don't really have a desire
You
to
can, knowing
be
you,
swim.
you can be nude down here.
No,
at
but
the
I want to
riverfront.
be no.
I'll say this: the last time I went, basically, even before that, they said like if you're going to go on the nude side, you should be nude. You should only if you're passing through or like, hey, I need to get something over there and I'll come back. But if you're going to be nude, you have to. Only place you can't really be nude is on the is in like the main dining hall. They say so you can have everything else anywhere else. You're pretty good, but in the main dining hall and a couple of restaurants, just because of.
Right, sanitary purposes. Yeah, like I'm not
Yeah.
trying to eat my lobster.
Yeah.
I
with it,
agree.
With your lobster.
somebody walking
With your
past
clam
and
hanging
shit.
out,
Yeah.
Thing all dangling around when you try to eat your salad. Like, what is going on?
It's everything. I mean, they have their theme weeks. Black Mojito, Asia's Mojito, BDSM Mojito. They have them all the time, all the year. You can look it up and you'll find out whatever it is. They have something to do every day. Their big nights usually was Thursday night, their toga party night, where everybody make your own toga or you have one. Or you either bring your own toga or they show you how to make one. It's just kind of fun. They have a trapeze circus that you can learn. You can do. You can windsurfing, snorkeling, a couple off-site excursions. They keep you busy. It's not like they are.
Yeah, I like that. That's why we need to go, because we can be on the excursions.
Yeah.
The place you said, yeah.
Yeah, excursions.
I just want to be I want to be able to snorkel, like
Yeah,
swim
that'd be
naked, like
fun.
naked.
That'd be
like
fun.
nude, like just be on the beach and nude and just
Yeah, that'd be fun.
just comfortable. You know what I mean? Like look, man. Unless it's a week, we go on a week that it's going to be a fair amount of attractive people there. I just don't. Look, man. Just be honest. The average swinger is not attractive to me. Doesn't meet my physical standards. That's just probably after a week, because the law of averages and things, and it's just like, all right, you're not so bad. I think I can deal with. But I'm not. I'm just not at that place. I'm not at that stage. I just want to be someplace where I could be nude if I want to be nude, like be
And
on the
have
beach,
fun.
drink, eat, swim, be nude, sunbathe, relax, chill, and just that's what I want. That's what, with no limitations.
I agree.
So
I think that's perfect.
it's
I think we
It
need
is.
to go.
It's pretty much just like food is available. I think 20 out of the 24 hours a day.
what's available?
Food. If you
Food,
want.
yeah, okay.
Beverages are about I'll say beverages. They do have a disco that stays open at 5 a.m. Or they did have a disco that stays open at 5 a.m. So as long as it was open, you could get drinks. So
Yeah.
if you really want to,
You'd be drunk from sun up to sundown.
well, I mean, you could be, but I think they also watered down the drinks a bit.
Of course
so,
they do.
so they don't.
You gotta drink.
Otherwise,
a lot.
you would lose your liver, a day in, and it's some of the best times I had. I just haven't had anybody really go with recently, so that's one of the reasons I haven't gone.
Well, if you guys, little audience, you can email us if you might be interested in.
And now we're gonna
Trying.
have a bus trip. We're gonna have a whole group trip.
Group trip. Listen, man, trying to get this beach thing together, and then that would be something else.
That would
it'd
be, yeah.
We'd have to have 20 rooms booked to be able to get a discount. So 20 double occupancy rooms. So that's 40 people. Which it's not impossible.
No, it's not
not
impossible.
possible. But
Just make sure everybody got their money.
right. But I think I looked last week to see what it would cost for a week. including airfare, $2,200 per person,
That's not bad.
all inclusive.
That's nice.
That's not bad at all.
The way she's so polite. That's fine. It's nice.
It's nice. It's a good price.
It's a good price. I just laugh. So Wheezy from Horrible Decisions, she tells a story about like being hungry late at night. It was like after 12, and she was hungry, and the only food place was open was on the nude side, and they made her take off her clothes to get the food. She was hot. She was like, "I'm hungry. I just want to go get some food." Like she just wanted to grab the food and leave light, and they were like, "Nah,
So she couldn't just put a robe on and just have it open?
nah, you gotta."
But I can't have just my robe open?
Nah, nobody's gonna want you to have your robe open. They want the robe off, Jazzy.
I'm just picking up my fucking food, bro. I just want my food.
So how hungry are you?
Hungry enough. I still half on, half off.
That's not hungry. You're not hungry enough.
Oh my
We're not.
God.
You're not hungry
I'm
enough.
like, all right, well, turn around.
No.
I asked somebody else to get it for me.
No. Always remember.
I just asked you to get it.
He would too.
You know he would. Sure, no problem. I'm gonna be
You'd have
naked
to
anyway.
be there. Well, you'd have to catch him. You'd have to get to me because I'd be over there anyway.
I'll text you. It's fine.
I'm not gonna have my fucking phone on me. I'm not gonna have my smartwatch. I'm not gonna have. Listen, I'm gonna be totally
DJ
connected.
Silk to the whatever. I'm
Your friend is
what's
hungry.
It call it?
Your friend is
They're
hungry.
gonna be like, your friend is hungry. Fucking Jazz. Has to be her.
That's hilarious.
Nah, I think that if you went, you would get comfortable, and
We'll see.
yeah,
Maybe.
I think even if you attended the beach a little bit more, you'd get comfortable. Because I was thinking about, how old are you?
I'll be 34 in 2 weeks.
34 until.
I know.
At 34, I don't know if I could have handled being nude at the beach.
Yeah.
So I give you grace.
Oh,
But I
thanks.
also-
I've
but I-
always wanted you to give me this.
But I also didn't have a Brandon in my life to just kind of nudge me.
Throw me in?
Throw me
Yeah,
in,
he'd
nudge.
throw you in the pool and figure it
Yo,
out.
I just remember him as Bruce Almighty. He definitely just went whoosh, naked, straight up. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Okay, then.
that's what we doing.
Yeah, because you have to do it. Like, you have to do it quickly. Because if you do it slow,
Yeah, you
then you
think
lose
about
nerve. And and then my
Ouch.
friend, when she and I went, and I had to tell her because she was like undressing slowly. And I'm like, you have to fucking hurry up and do it because you're getting me excited. Like, because it was like a striptease. Because it was, you know what I mean? It was just how she was doing it. And I'm like, look, please, can you just, like, either don't take it off or take it off. But I'm getting uncomfortable. Okay, so
You're getting uncomfortable.
yeah, because I was,
You naked already.
yeah, but I was getting aroused.
Oh.
Her taking off her clothes like that was getting me aroused because that is the way it was more
It was
like a
like sexy
striptease.
movement. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't trying to be sexy,
Right,
but it
right,
was
right.
just because we had been there a couple hours and she had like kept everything, and then she got comfortable enough. She was like, "All right, I'm ready to take my top
You
off."
should just
It's like,
slowly take it off and be like,
right, and I'm like,
oh, take it off already.
yes, just take
That's
the shit
hilarious.
off.
And then she gonna look at you like, fucking
Were you
creep.
dating
What are you
her?
doing?
No, we're just friends. We're just friends.
That's funny.
We're just friends. And she cracked up. She was like, "Yo, I'm sorry." It just she heard it. She's like, "My bad." I'm like, "Thank you," because this is really because now I gotta lay down here and get my shit to calm down.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
man.
So yeah, that's so you have to. That's why I just go ahead and do it quick because and then also it draws attention if you're like, because people.
Yeah,
there are
people
who
that-
look,
yeah.
man, so.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get you there. I'm
We'll
gonna
see.
get you there, and you're gonna be like, you know what, Brandon? I feel good. All this vitamin
It's not
D.
that bad.
No, it feels amazing. That's that wind. Have
I
you
don't
been?
know.
No.
You've never been?
I don't know. I just don't think I would want to be. I don't want to be seen. I don't want people to see me all out in public like that. I just.
They don't see you.
I feel like they're seeing me.
They don't see you.
Either way,
Yeah,
I'm
but she
naked.
feels it still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, they don't see you because I felt like that too. And then
I
realized
could
that
see
you-
them. I know they can see me.
Yeah.
So
they
it's just.
They
I don't
only
know.
see you when you have clothes on and everybody else is naked.
That's fine. That's fine, because then I don't feel like I have to cover up. Because that's where I'm at. I feel like I would have to cover up, so I'd rather just stay covered in my bikini and call it a day.
Wow. Why is this this way? Do you think you would go nude, Elsa?
Yeah,
Just
I think so.
No problem.
I mean, that's the whole point of going.
right.
Okay, because if not, we'd go to Rehoboth.
No, fuck.
Well, it's
Rehoboth.
optional there, so if you want to, you can. But if you don't want to, you don't have to.
Where it's optional in Jersey?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
optional.
I didn't know. I thought it. Oh, okay.
No, nobody. There's no nudity police. Like, hey,
Get naked now. What? No.
Oh, okay.
it's
Well,
clothing
I probably
option.
would. Yeah.
You probably. She went from. Yes, I would too. Probably.
Wait, what? Yeah, now I probably would. Because it's optional now. See?
You had
If you didn't have the choice, then she would have. But now she has the choice. It's like,
It depends on the crowd.
Oh, see? Now it's just...
All right, so please enlighten me. All right, so depends on the crowd. What do you mean depends on the crowd? What's going on?
You're not going to know what crowd. It like
Yeah,
you
I
either
mean, I
you do
guess-
or you don't.
I don't know. I guess it depends on the vibe. Are people playing music?
Yeah.
Are people like stuff like that?
Is it... Picture it as a normal day at the beach. It's just...
Yeah.
They're
'Cause
naked.
if
That's
it's,
it.
Yeah.
And they're happier. Because
'Cause
you admit, right? Wasn't that people like fucking like just happy? It felt like
I feel like it would have been the same, personally. Like, they had no problem being naked.
I would just
Because
feel
I'm
like,
not getting in the water. That water's
Here
too
we
cold.
go.
Yeah, I know. I don't get in the water
Fucking
either.
what? Rock, it's always something with them, man. It's just always. Why is there got to be a fucking caveat?
Your
I'm
water's
not
too
going to get in the
cold.
water.
Nope, I'm not in Puerto Rico. I'm not in the Bahamas. I'm not going in the water.
It has to be bath water.
I gotta see
Like
it.
the temperature has to be bath water.
Yeah, bougie. Oh well. I guess you just laying out getting a tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I did.
I swam. Felt great.
Yeah. Good.
Felt great. So the reason why I don't subscribe to the like, well, it's not the Bahamas, the Caribbean water, is because we don't have Caribbean water.
I know we don't. Which
So
is why
therefore, and if I want to swim,
I'll go in the pool.
that's why we don't go to the beach that much.
well, I think when you go to Gunnison and you see how nice of a beach it is, you'll change your you'll the sand is nice.
That's good.
The sand is clean. It's a very clean beach. It's nice. It makes Rehoboth.
Oh yeah, it's
I mean,
a nice
Rehoboth
beach.
is always
Just
overpacked.
I'm just not a
No.
fan of the beach.
Rehoboth
water.
is not a nice beach. I don't when I go I don't go to Rehoboth because the last time I went to Rehoboth, I'm like, what is this, playground sand? It's like orange sand. In Jersey the sand is white.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, man. Like I don't want to feel like I'm at fucking Haynes Park. In my name.
That's messed up.
Oh, gravelly. What'd you pull up, Jazz? I feel like you pulled
Nothing.
up,
I was just uploading shit.
Okay. Well, I think we can we've exhausted this moment in time.
Okay.
We've established that Elsa doesn't think strippers are intelligent, so you better watch your back. You better watch your back. They're gonna be coming for you now. We've established that Jazzy is probably not so locked in about not going to the beach or hedonism. Like there's a little bit of room, not a lot.
You're probably more. You'll probably. How do I say this? You have a better chance of me going to where we went last week than going to the beach.
Okay.
But
So
the strip
take
club-
the win. So take the win. And the strip club. Yeah.
Strip club.
Because I've been there already. So just take the win and don't try to force me to go to this
No,
damn
I'm
beach
not, I'm
again.
not, I'm not trying to force you anything.
Yes, you are.
No, just light pressure. That's not force.
That's
Just like pressure.
This is light pressure.
even though I'm okay.
It's not. It's light pressure. We've established that Elsa here. No, I'm not done with Elsa. Not done with her. That if we go to the strip club, she's not trying to have money. I'm trying to understand this. I'm trying to understand how this is going to work.
She ain't trying to pay none of their bills.
I mean, can I go up with a couple of dollars? I mean, like $20 or something?
So,
I don't.
Is this the '60s?
I mean, we're not rich either, though.
I know.
Like, y'all can bring
And
majority
I don't
of
need
it.
nobody
you
to
know?
talk to me because I'm gonna be like, get away.
She gonna be like, bitch,
Don't
you
talk to
can't
you.
manipulate me.
I don't need no attention.
I don't need this.
I have a dog for that.
No.
You know, people say when you want attention, get a puppy.
Get a puppy.
So
I really want her to enjoy the stripper experience. So I want you to watch the shows that I recommended.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna watch
Because then you'll
P-Valley.
have a better. Yeah, P Valley's on some
Divas.
shit. Okay.
Uncle Clifford.
It's in the hood.
Yeah, it's. I just like $20 though.
Yeah,
Like,
no, they ain't gonna do nothing with $20.
All right, 50.
No. You need at least
I don't
100.
even give my kids more than
100 ones. At least start.
I'm cheap.
At least start there.
I am cheap.
Sometimes you just need to have money to make them go away.
I'm
that's true.
cheap. I'm gonna make them go away with the look.
But
like,
you know what I look forward to at the
Yeah.
strip clubs? Their wings. Wings are always be hitting at the strip clubs.
The food.
I'm there
I'm
for
gonna
food.
look at them and give them like that look, like bitch.
Let me just pay my $20.
Okay, so maybe we don't want to.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'm feeling like we're not gonna have the fun with Elsa. It's not gonna be.
I mean, all right, fine, I'll bring 100, but that's. I mean, after a while, it's just me giving money away because you're not gonna satisfy anything.
No,
Yeah.
but you know, like there's, you know, they look good, right? Because some of them are very attractive. Then some of the stuff that they do on the poles, like it's like they earn it. So like if you want to throw, and if you see some of them do like a crazy trick or you know
Okay,
whatever,
yeah, and I'm be like,
you gonna
oh,
go up
that's
there,
what
you be like,
skills
yo,
right there.
that's crazy. Here you like, and then you just give them, you know, whatever, and then you be like, all right, I'm gonna get some wings.
I can do that because I respect pole dancing
Right.
because that's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lap dance is more for the guys.
Yeah, I respect the pole.
Yo, I have a feeling. I prediction.
Oh God.
We go. You're gonna see somebody that's gonna fuck your head up, and she's gonna roll up on you. She's gonna smell good. There's gonna be some skin to skin contact, like her arm or something. You're gonna feel this softness, and you're going to forget who you are for a few minutes.
Are you counter transferring
I don't
now?
think it's that deep.
No,
Now you're
Brandon,
counter transferring.
I just because it's always the ones who are the most rigid that end up that are easily tipped over. It's like an oak tree in a windstorm.
I ain't paying him no mind at this point.
Look, but
It's not that
you're also not disagreeing with me
I mean, softness? Why would
because they have soft skin. Like if they
mean,
like
I have soft
a
skin.
baby
The
has a soft skin?
yeah, but you're in an environment where there's heightened sexual energy. There's music. You're
That
drinking
doesn't
the
get
food.
to us the way it gets to y'all.
Maybe not to you, but I'm talking about her.
I don't think it would get to her like
Get to
that
me.
either.
I mean, like I saw some very attractive people where we were, and I was just like, "Oh wow, look at that! She
Yeah.
got that out. That's a body."
But she wasn't gonna be like,
But
"Oh, let me rub up on her."
But
and
I see people at the mall and on the street be like, "Dang, now that suit looks good on
Yeah,
her. Like
right,
that
right.
suit lays just right,
Mm-hmm.
right?"
Yeah, and so yes, and there's that happens in those environments, and that catches your eye. So what I'm saying, in an environment where the women are specifically there to seduce and figure out a way to seduce you, and you get caught off guard for the right one. I'm not saying anyone. I'm saying the right one. I'm saying the one who looks at you, figures your ass out, and I'm talking about skin to skin, like because now it's warmer. You're probably gonna have like something less on, right?
Yeah.
And she rolls up on you, and to get in contact with you, there's a brushing, and then you smell that Victoria's Secret shit that they wear.
I just be like, "Oh, you smell good. Go ahead, girl. Get your money."
And she's gonna sit in your lap. Hey, baby, what are you here for?
Oh,
And then
I can't take this. I can't take you serious. I'm
Trying
done.
to put together a scene.
Yeah,
No,
this
right.
is his fantasy that
Yeah.
he wants to
it's
see
not
from
a
you.
fantasy. It's just Brock.
It don't happen
Brock,
like
what am I
that.
describing?
You're describing men.
No, I've
That
seen
won't
it.
happen. That won't. First off, she would have to be interested in women for even to get to a Lick's level. We can look at women and be like, "Oh, you're gorgeous.
Yeah, we
you look
can
good.
definitely,
You
like,
smell
that.
good." We could easily do that, and it's nothing
That's
will come out of
nothing.
it.
Yeah.
I have.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
go ahead, Brock.
I had a friend go, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, she's so soft. Oh, I can't believe how soft she is." And I'm like,
Yeah, that's fine.
"That's fine," but she's like, "She didn't want to let go," and I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, well then that's her. She might be into
She might
women.
be into that.
Yeah.
She said she wasn't, but hey.
Well, I've been to a few strip clubs, so I already know how I am. So when
All
you
right,
go,
we'll see.
Yeah, because I had that experience too with a friend.
oh God,
We went and like she liked strip clubs for the strip clubs, but like because it's very confusing to me. But I'm like, so you're not bisexual, but I don't get it. All right, but we're gonna go. And this one dancer turned her out.
well, when you say turned her out, what was
Like,
it?
we got lap dances and just like.
But see, I don't think that's a turnout. To me, when you say turnout, I'm thinking like she probably was kissing all up on her.
Well,
and
it's a strip club, but we can still joke about that stripper. We're like, we're gonna go back and find such and such. I'm just saying. But so for a dude, like I couldn't go to a male strip club and be like, well, you know, Juan over there.
Don't stop. Just stop. Just stop.
I don't know. I'm not into men, but goddamn, I'm just a little confused, a little misty right now. No, I'm just no. I just feel it.
I just feel like I just feel like it's fine to say it's fine to be like attractive and give the compliment.
All right, well, we'll
like
see.
that's easy.
$200. That's what you need to have. Okay. 200.
Get 150.
200.
You might have to provide that 200 for her because
Well, I mean that's your drinks and maybe it's 200.
oh, total for everything, food, drinks,
Well,
and
okay,
then
I
money
mean
to,
that I
to
can
give
get.
out.
I'm not gonna give nobody $200.
Famous
Just
last words.
just to let you know.
Where's the ATM?
Where's Elsa? I know. Talking about $20 to get more cash.
Next thing you know, Elsa gonna be in the back, the fantasy room and shit.
Right, the champagne room talking about.
I'm gonna get more wins. That's what I'm gonna
No, you know, be crazy. It'll be different. She out here counseling them in the fucking champagne room. It'll be a whole session.
do. I'd be like,
You'd be like, you
you
deserve
got
more.
some issues. You got some. How was your life?
Why
growing
were you
up?
here? What made you get into this? Oh, really? Okay, I have some resources for you.
Lord.
That'll be a complete 180. And Brittany be like, what the hell just happened? And she told me to keep my money because I helped her. It's a free session. Shit.
Oh my goodness! You're like, are you depressed? Are you anxious?
I usually charge $3.50 an hour, but you know, you're like, oh, keep your money. Thank you.
Yeah, see? All right.
That's funny.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm open. We'll see.
We will go. We'll take them to Sin City. Sin City, yeah.
I don't even know where that is, but sure.
It's right across the street from where we were. the
Oh,
other night.
okay.
Yeah. So we also, what did we learn about Brock? That this motherfucker been to hedonism 7 times.
6
7 times!
in a row. 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Did anything crazy happen each time you went?
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll save that for.
Yeah.
We'll save
We'll
that.
say that for the next session.
Yeah, because
He's
I
the one
guess
who's
Brady
gonna be
didn't know about
talking.
some of them.
He's gonna be talking about. He's gonna be talking the most.
I didn't. Yeah, I never asked him. I've never asked
Well,
him
now
because
we-
he's private. No, but
Well,
he
now,
knows-
no, he has
No,
to
you're
talk
not
about
private
it.
now.
We're just. If you're telling me I gotta
You
go
got
to
the
a
right
strip
person
club,
to
then
ask.
he
I'm
has
asking
to.
all the questions.
Yeah.
Look, we need for him to show up next time so
He
that
will.
we can be so he can fulfill his 2
Brock,
episode of contract.
if you don't show up, I'm tagging you on every story, every one of them. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
yeah, you got.
We're making you call in.
FaceTime right now.
Oh,
We'll make it
Yeah.
happen.
did you learn anything today? No.
What is that called? Hedonism?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard. I think I heard that word for the first time yesterday.
Really?
I was sharing with a friend of mine about what happened.
Okay.
So she was like, "This sounds like a hedonism place," and I was like, "Oh, what is that?" Look, you should know by now. If I don't know, I'm gonna ask. Okay.
Right.
So she told me a little bit, and then when y'all explained it, I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, interesting how I hear this all of a sudden." So
This is the world we're in. man.
Yeah.
This is the world. So you learn about hedonism. Okay. Anything else? Just no.
that Elsa needs to be open-minded with the stripping.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. God damn.
That's a little disappointing. I am disappointed. I'm a little disappointed. But it's okay. You don't know what you don't know. So,
And I have a lot of friends who go. Like, literally, I have a lot of friends who are into
And they probably spend a lot of fucking money there that you know nothing about. Brandon, what's the most you ever spent in a strip club?
Well, just a couple hundred.
Couple hundred?
Yeah, a couple.
Oh, that's not that bad.
I'm not built like that. Actually, I spent the most. Now, there was a period of time that
You was
I was
going all the
because
time.
there was a girl, there was another.
You fell in love with a lot of strippers.
See, and then you wonder why. You know what? You see how this is all coming up now? And then he's like, I
But
don't,
you
I
know
don't need
what?
this.
But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I got way more lap dances than I ever paid for with her.
Oh, yeah, because she had a little something for you, too.
I got way more. For every lap dance I paid for, I got
Way more.
I got like 3 to 4.
Mm.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
yeah, so I'm not
She was really generous.
I'm not a simp like that.
Nobody said you was a simp,
Well,
Brandon.
there's somebody listening that's like, simp motherfucker. She didn't. But yeah.
Oh,
she
well. Fuck it. Okay.
Yeah, she was. This was.
Look at him
I
reminiscing.
know, right? He's like, if we had the time, but we don't.
But she's really sweet. But you know what? You fucking abusive men ruin women, and she's like a fucking squirrel. Like, she's just in and out of my life. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So.
Yeah, you can't
She's
save
still
her.
in and out of her life?
Out of my life, yeah. Like, not like, I mean, nothing ever happened. Like, but I'm just saying, like, on Facebook, like on social media, she's on there, and then she disappears. You know those people, and then they just pop up one day.
Go after her.
No.
Sound like she need a lot.
She needs a lot
work.
more than I can handle.
Yeah.
Like, I don't chase anymore. Like, you either want to be in my world or you don't. Like, and she's showing that she doesn't really want to be in my world. So, see her when
She's still stripping?
No, she stopped way. This was like the late 2010s. Yeah. At I forget the name of the club. It was like the first black strip club in Philly over nearby the stadiums, and I forget what it's called. It used to be like Rick's Wild Cabaret or something like that, and then they changed it to whatever. And the food was hitting.
Onyx.
She worked at Onyx. Oh, she's cutie. Yeah. So the strippers. If I get money, I'm definitely not going to the strip club because I'm going to lose a lot of it.
And you're going to fall in love with a lot of them.
Let me try and save. Let me just like Drake.
Me, I'm just about to
He's just
He's
like
going to have a
Drake.
whole
What do you need?
non-profit.
I got you. Get off the pole.
Yeah.
I got you.
Nah, you didn't need her to get off the pole. Like, if that makes you happy, but I just want access. So
Whenever you want.
whenever I want. Elsa, what did you learn?
Well, I learned a lot about the strippers.
Good.
I learned about 6 years in a row. And that Jazz isn't going to go back to the beach.
The nude beach. I know.
So that's,
This is disappointing, right?
yeah, it is.
This is really
Maybe she'll stay in
disappointing.
the car.
I ain't driving all the way up there. I'll be in the area. We can meet up after dinner. For dinner.
Yeah, so
that's
when we
disappointing.
when we do our Culture Misfits beach days, do not expect Jazzy to be there.
No,
So,
sorry. Or maybe I'll go, but I just won't be naked.
You don't
sorry.
have to. Nobody said you had to be naked.
I know.
Yeah, nobody said that.
I never.
I take back what I just said.
She be switching and shit. All right, well, Jazzy, close this out, please.
All right, guys. Make sure
Well, hold on. Oop, sorry. I'm sorry.
Brock.
Yeah, Brock. How was your experience?
It was good. It was entertaining. I'm glad I could interact now to say something.
You feel a little loosened up? You feel lighter?
I feel a little lighter. I feel more fulfilled.
I'm gonna need you just to be a little louder on the mic. Okay?
Sorry, I'll be a little louder.
Thank you. There we go.
That was that's it right there. You got a great voice, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a
The
great
Quiet
voice.
Storm, like the guy on the radio. Isn't that the radio show in Philly?
Yeah,
Quiet Storm.
Anthony Chocolate,
Is that?
Tony Brown, downtown Tony. He passed away.
Yeah. Oh, he did?
Don't look at me. I don't know.
Yeah, he passed away quite some time ago. He's not-
Was this like years ago?
just
Oh,
listened.
damn.
I just,
Poor Elsa.
well,
We're going to have to keep her hip to
I don't
the new
listen
shit.
to
'cause-
I don't listen to the radio. Sorry.
No, but he wasn't on the air for a very long time, and they replaced her with this. I think it was like the Golden Girl or something like that. She was just horrible. It's like you were about.
Man, that's when I was listening to the radio. That was a long time ago. I'm dating myself.
yeah.
Huh?
Like I was listening to the radio to that show when he was on air.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, all right. Now you can close this out.
Okay. Make sure you check us out on all the social media platforms at the Culture Misfits Podcast. You can also find me at justlim.j. Elsa, where can we find you?
Elsa Jalissa 723. I know I haven't changed it.
Okay, we're going to have to change that. Brock,
been
where can we
lazy.
find you?
Well, first of all, do you want to be found?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
All right, got it.
Well,
Come chase me.
Oh, man, there's so many jokes after that. But Brandon, where can we find you, bro?
at TJ Silk on Instagram. Wow, I felt that.
I need you to find me right now. I'm waiting to run so you can come get me. Oh, man,
Wow,
that was fun.
Elsa.
Come chase me, damn it.
Oh, that's your kink. Is that your thing?
Yeah, it is.
So are you running or are you speed walking? Are you jogging? Like, how does this work?
And I just like to be chased.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No, we gotta end.
No! I got a question. I got a question.
Part 2 next week.
I got a question.
You gotta leave it. You gotta leave them hanging.
Yeah.
Like a hangman.
Cliffhanger.
Yes, that's what it is.
You said a hangman?
Hangnail.
You know, like Marvel does, and at the end they show, and you're like, oh, I can't
Also
wait for
return
this.
and
Yeah.
That was slick. Anyway, at DJ Silk. Hey, remember to rate, follow, comment. So you're following us, but make sure you leave a rating, you comment, you subscribe, you share, you talk about it. Like recently, I've had a lot of people reach out because now that, they're seeing the reels, they're like, oh, I'm starting to listen. Oh, God, this is really good time. This is great. Wow. So thank you for getting on board. Better late than never. So please comment. It's important that you comment. Or leave the rating. 5 stars. Okay, 5 stars. If you can't leave 5 stars, don't leave anything. How about that? We don't want no 4 stars. We don't want. So 5 stars, and if you can leave a
Comment.
not a comment.
Subscribe.
No, what's
What?
that? A review.
Yes.
A review as to why you enjoy the show. That would be welcomed, appreciated, and we thank you for it. So help us grow so we can afford to have better chairs. And
Please. Yes.
we need better chairs in the studio, man. This is a hodgepodge collection of.
We need to make a
filthy chairs.
wish.
Yeah. So all those things. But thank you. It's been another episode of the Cultured Misfits podcast. Stay tuned for the next episode. It's going to be special. I promise. We are out. Bye.
Bye.